See if this thing works. Oh, wait, hang on. 1 second here. How's that? Oh, that's better. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can remember how to do any of this. Up there, down there. Okay, okay. We're getting there. All right, let's see if this thing works. Nope, a little closer there. Haha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I like that. How is it going tonight? Levels. God, I haven't done this in a while. I flew for the first time last night, I want to say, since I got back. I mean, I did a little bit of flying on Sunday. I'm rusty, man. I'm rusty. Crackcheck 9, good to see, man. Black DQ, welcome aboard. Toga Power. Good evening to you as well, sir. Vision Byte, Airplane Man, good to see you guys. Eccentric, we do have audio contact, sir. Malone 192, Dimitri the Pilot, Angry Al, good to see you guys. Azizi, welcome aboard. Aniel, welcome aboard. Flying Tail Dragger, happy Friday to you too, sir. And everybody, I'd like to introduce you to Joe Nurses, one of our passengers tonight. I think our plane's gonna be big enough for everybody this evening too. Parallax 4D, good to see you, man. Tyler Nordes, welcome aboard. Will be 11. Good to see you. Toolage, welcome aboard. Happy Friday to you guys. Who's up here? Nick Ray, welcome aboard. Ozflight, welcome aboard. Manitis, NASCAR 2007-01, good to see you. Ray River, welcome aboard. CWC, JR Farm D. Hello from somewhat warm Florida. Yeah, dude, it's not super warm up here now. It wasn't too bad. I guess it was in the 50s today, so that's not bad. Frank T, good to see you, man. Crackjack, I think I already said hello like 3 times. Welcome aboard again. Gino Zagario, welcome aboard. LFM Baseball, welcome aboard. The Liraki, welcome aboard. Snipe Full, happy Friday to you, sir. Manos P16, welcome aboard. Vision Bike, good to see you. Man, who else have I missed here? Angry Al, welcome aboard. Apache, good to see you as well, sir. Snatzel Mobile, welcome aboard. Vasco Point, welcome aboard. AZ Plane Spotter, welcome aboard. Joseph Arns, welcome aboard. Erasmus Johansson, good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday, sir. Legacy 2039, welcome aboard. I think I got everybody. Leo the Pilot, good to see you. SSD 2007-2, welcome aboard. When I say I think I got everybody, it means I didn't get everybody. There's almost certainly people that I missed. Happy Pilot 1, I missed you. Frame Devalia, good to see you. V-More, welcome aboard. X-Plane Master. Ryang 87, good to see you, buddy. Hot Black Heath, good to see you. Or Holt, not Hot, Holt Black Heath. Close enough, right? I missed you too, Tech Claw. Hey, it's Friday here, man. You're going up my time zone today. Padley 32, welcome aboard. Stealth Popper, it's good to see you, Bob. Been good to see you back, sir. Speedbird 007, good to see you, buddy. Flap, welcome aboard. Zachary LA, happy Friday. Mr. Chow, good to see you. The New Gamer, welcome aboard. Tavares, welcome aboard. FSX Games, welcome aboard. Kazmatos, welcome aboard. Toga Power, I already said hello to you. Josh Gibbs. It is interesting ops tonight, yeah, I know. I'm so excited to fly the Bass to like eastbound into LA, man. Jay Snap, welcome aboard. Blasphemous Bear, happy Friday. Hi, Dev Joe, good to see you. The Flying Dutchman, good to see you as well, buddy. Hard DJ, happy Friday, sir. I'm stoked. I'm really stoked. I was gonna fly in the FNO tonight, and then I looked at the winds, and I looked at the traffic, and I'm like, dude, LA doesn't go east very often, so I think we should take advantage of this. See if anybody comes and joins us for this. Vision Byte 1, X-Plane 11 from John. Nice, man. I don't have any copies of X-Plane 11 to give away. I'll leave that to John. Yeah, Airplane Man. I've been watching the weather all day, man. It's crazy. I did a couple flights earlier this afternoon too. I was working from home today, and yeah, dude, like Ontario was kicking my ass. We got a full house. We'll get some folks in here. It's been a while. You know? I missed you guys. Okay. Let's see here. We got that set up. We got that all set up. We got the weather set. I think we're good. Yeah, caution, Catstrator is on duty. That's right. Tyler B, good to see you, man. Jeremy Winter, welcome aboard. Bringing the 7478 right now in LA. Nice, man. What are we drinking tonight? I have some Monkey 42 gin. Monkey 42 gin with a splash of lime juice and one single ice cube. It is magnificent. It's a sipper though. It's not a shooter. It's a sipper, that's for sure. It's like a $40 bottle of gin that's like that big. It's like half the size of a normal bottle. It's super, super, super good though. Jonathan Cordova, welcome aboard. Brown Bag Code, welcome aboard. Uber, welcome aboard, Mr. Uberbot. Uber, gotta fix something here. B Pruitt 72, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Nightmare Frame, welcome aboard. I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't seen you here in a while either, man. Happy Friday, sir. Who am I missing? I think we got everybody. All right, you know what we're gonna do? Joe Nurses, man. Yeah, we'll talk about that emergency row. If you get the emergency row on the top deck, you have like 9 feet of legroom in front of you. It was I got that one time on an international flight. It was pretty glorious. All right, anyway, let's do this. Oh, it's basically done. Hang on. Hey, hello everybody. Welcome aboard. It's good to see you guys. Happy Friday. All that good stuff. Catcher 4545. Hello from Boston. Yeah. So we're back. It was an awesome Thanksgiving. I did a lot of driving. I had to take my car in this morning or this afternoon and get an oil change. And I'm like, I swear to God, I was just here. I swear I was just here, and I was. I drove 4,000 miles in less than 6 weeks. I did 2,500 miles Thanksgiving week alone, going out to Indiana and coming back. Like, it was pretty crazy. So we got back on Sunday morning at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Had some personal issues come up that kept me from leaving at the normal time I'd like to leave. We got back at Sunday morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I didn't do anything Sunday. I played with X-Plane 11 for a little bit. We'll probably talk about that later for sure. And then we had dinner on Monday with somebody, dinner on Tuesday with somebody. My birthday was on Wednesday, so I went out with my wife there. We had dinner with some friends last night, and this is like the first night where I've just been able to chill out, fly planes, and not do shit. So, Disgruntled Sailor, good to see you, man. Blackhawk 2000, welcome aboard. Share it. Oh, God. Share Rate G. This is X-Plane 10. Yes, it is. Pratt PT6, welcome aboard. I have 11. We're not flying 11, though. We're flying 10 tonight. Chevy Rules, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard, my friend. Monty, welcome aboard. Happy Landings 23, welcome aboard. All right. I think we got them all for now. Yeah, I know. Pilot Don, good to see you, Don. Welcome aboard, man. How's the weather down in Florida? I need my forecast. Or my outlook, whatever we're calling it today. Anyway, we're flying this plane. This plane was recently updated. I hadn't intended to fly a 747 tonight. That was certainly not the case, but last week, I want to say, there was a nice big update released to this plane, and some things like improved performance and improved textures and some other stuff. Now, I'm kind of excited to fly it, and so I wanted to fly an airliner tonight, and I was like him and Han. I almost flew the Rotate MD-80. Was kind of figuring, and I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna fly the 747 tonight, and then, because we were going to fly in the F&O tonight. The F&O is Indianapolis and Memphis. And I'm like, oh, that'd be fun. Go out to the Midwest. But then, Los Angeles, you guys got to see this. Los Angeles is doing something crazy. There's like crazy winds in SoCal right now. And Los Angeles is landing east. I'm so excited about that. I've never landed east in Los Angeles. I've never seen Los Angeles in East Ops here on the network. I know it's happened a few times. We were talking about it in Marcus' stream earlier. Yeah, so we're going to land, hopefully we're going to land east in Los Angeles here. And we're going to see what happens. So the first flight's going to have us taking going Las Vegas down to Los Angeles. Second flight will probably be Los Angeles up to San Francisco. And we'll be flying this big behemoth all night. So I'm super, super, super excited. So with that, pop inside. I got it right that time. Let's pop inside here. I don't know. You guys can be the judge on what looks better and what doesn't. I think the texturing as a whole looks better. They got the brown a little closer to correct, but yeah. So anyway, let's get this thing started up. Battery. If you were here for the very first time, you'll realize we're not going to probably use any checklists. We'll be okay. I promise. Utility buses can come on. Let's get that APU started up. 1, 2. Okay, APU starting up. Good. I think these buttons don't do anything now. I think you can move them, but they don't actually do anything. But we'll find out. Gens can stay off. Go to auto, 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 auto. Just turn everything on. Make it all not. Make it all not. Auto, auto, auto. Make it all not orange. I'll leave the fuel pumps off for the time being, though, because we definitely don't need those. Maybe we need one of them for the APU here, but we'll come back to that. Happy. Ooh. No fuel jettison. No, no, no. Don't jettison the damn fuel. Okay, so good with that. Anti-ice is off. Window heat will bring on. Wipers off. Lights. We'll turn on the beacon. Both beacons. Or no, not the beacons. Turn the nav lights on. And everything else can... The logo light. And everything else can stay off. Good there, good there, good there. Yaw damper. May as well turn those on. At this point, the APU gen is available. APU gen is now on. We should be on APU power. Turn the APU bleed on. Open the isolation valves. 1, 2, 3 packs can come on. All the bleeds can come on, and we'll start hearing some air pop into this sucker. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, bring you up. Okay, the yokes are there. They do yoke things. We're happy with that. Great. Okay. So let's go to the options panel and turn them off because they're in the damn way. And here we go. All right, let's get out of here, right? Nothing else to do. No, actually there is. Pop into the FMC. Go to position in it. We are at... where are we? We're at Las Vegas, KLAS. Put that in the reference airport. And it's already got the GPS position. It's, you know, maybe not the best FMC. But it'll get the job done. So I don't think there's actually an alignment to this thing. I think that the buttons there just they turn, and I don't think they actually do anything because there is no IRS to align in this particular GPS here. So yeah, I'm happy with the pre-flight stuff, which basically means that we're gonna call for clearance. And I'm going to talk real slow here for a second while I find the charts so that I know who to talk to. And we'll call clearance at 118.0. Actually, you know what? I forgot to file as a heavy. Too late now, though. I forgot to make myself heavy when I filed this flight plan. Whatever. Anyway, I need my pad of paper. I need my pen. My handy-dandy notebook. We are going to be American. 717. Very original call sign tonight we're going for. One that I've not used here in probably at least 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, man. Nightmare frame. Time to start things off right. Right airline. Long plane, though. Looking forward to getting you back into streams more often. Cheers, my friend. Thank you very much, Nightmare frame. I gotta remember to just take little sips of this, or else I'm gonna be like in no time. But thank you very much, sir, for the beer. I appreciate it. You're a good man. I gotta get some more beer pretty soon. I'm running a little low in the beer fridge downstairs, so pretty soon we may be soliciting some advice from some of you guys. Taco Boy, good to see you, man. What else we got in here? Juiced. Welcome aboard. Names, man. Names. What does it mean to be heavy? It means that you're heavy. Yeah, what somebody said. Your max takeoff weight is above a certain level. Basically means it's for wake turbulence and separation and sort of things like that. Los Angeles clearance here, though, is going to be 118.0. That's down here. 118.0. Put that up there. Let's see if we hear anybody. Okay, we don't hear anybody, so I don't know. I'm assuming we're good. No, oh, you know what? We're not good. Hang on. Now we should be good. I always got. There we go.
I was just giving you a note for future.
So what happened there? What happened there is that I had COM 1 set, but I wasn't actually listening on COM 1, so my radio literally was just not going to work. That's why I always listen first, and then when in doubt, check the map and see if you're actually functioning properly. What's that? What's the parking brake? Interesting. That seems like a really small parking brake, you know? Like this big behemoth of a plane, you'd think there'd be a parking brake to be just a little bit, more substantial than that. We're calling not LA clearance. We're gonna call it Vegas clearance. Kayak King Max, welcome aboard. Waffles Aviator, good to see you, man. I can't wait to get in simming either, Gino. As opposed to all this radio crap that we got to do first. Why can't we just go? Oh, you know what? I forgot one thing I got to do here. Aircraft situations. I got to turn the aircraft up so that we get some TCAS. Okay, so we're calling Vegas clearance. We're going to be American 717 Heavy, and we're heading down to Los Angeles. Las Vegas clearance, American 717 Heavy, IFR, Los Angeles. Boat 6 Hector. That one I know.
717 Heavy, Las Vegas clearance. Good afternoon. Clear to Los Angeles International Airport. Boat 6 departure, Hector transition, then as filed. Climb via SID. Departure frequency 125.9er, squawk 6677.
Clear to Los Angeles International Airport. Boat 6 departure, Hector transition as filed. Climb via SID. Departure 125.9er, squawk 6677, American 717 Heavy.
American 717 Heavy, read back correct.
Alright, turn that off now for a bit. And let's go ahead and get people and gas in here. Actually, you know what? Let's program the FMC, then we'll do people and gas. Let's program the route, and then we'll do people and gas, because I'm going to need the route to be able to add the gas to it, because I didn't use SimBrief cheat. So route's going to be Los Angeles down to Las Vegas, I should say, down to Los Angeles. KLAS, KLAX. Hit the activate button there. Sure, why not? And departing from Las Vegas, we're planning for... I think we're going to plan for one right, but let me check. I'll check my flight route here real quick just to see, because the winds are like 350 or something crazy. Oh. He's got the plane showing up on the map now, too. Fancy, fancy, fancy. All right, anyway. ATIS player, Las Vegas, information whiskey. Visual approach, departing one left and one right. So we'll plan for a one left departure. So my flight route, if you're on PilotEdge, my flight route and their ATIS player, they use all the same rules that the PilotEdge controllers do when it comes to determining runway. So it's a pretty accurate resource if you don't know which runway you should be using. Anyway, so one left, Boat 6, Hector. Exec that. We're going to bounce that against Hector. I know that there's that guy, Bessie Whitla. Bessie is 230. Whitla is 10,000 or below. Boach, Hector. Or 10,000 or above. It's probably 10,000 or above. Yeah, we'll brief the departure here in a little bit. I'm not worried about that right now. Arriving... I have no idea where that just came from. Arriving back into Los Angeles, we're going to plan for... Oh my gosh. What are we going to plan for? Hey, what side of the airport? What side of the airport does American park on? They park on the south side, don't they? Do they? What side of it? American Gates KLAX. Let's try that. Nope. South side. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm going to go with that. Okay, so the south side is going to be 7 left. Or no. 7 right. 7 right. So we'll plan for... Is there an aisle? That's not 7 right? Yeah, there is, isn't there? I'll be damned. I'm not going to put a transition in there, but I'm going to go... The Bassett 4. That's what we got. Okay. Hector transition. Execute that. This is the part where I'm a little unsure. Okay. Hector. All right, let's Chrome. Sky vector. We're gonna cross-check. Actually, you know what? I don't need that. I got this. We're gonna cross-check these departures and these arrivals just to make sure all the points are in here because I have no faith in any FMC at all in any sim. They all lie to you. So boat 6 is our departure. That's the RNAV. We're going to plan for 1 left, sea climb inset, Betsy, Whitla. Whitla's below 10,000 feet. Betsy, Whitla below 10,000. Jeb, Boach above 13,000. And then from there we go to Hector. Great. Okay. And then on Los Angeles, we're going to go on the Bassett 4, which I have never flown before. The Bassett 4, wow, this thing's kind of crazy. Hector, Resor, Donna, Civet. Civet is 14,000 or above. And then from there, we're going to go Bindi at 12,000 or above. Arnez at or below or between 10,000 and 13,000, which is, I guess, close enough there. Followed by Bassett, followed by Downey. And is there a page 2? Of course there's a page 2. Turn that on its side there. One of these, okay, so we're planning for a south arrival. So Bindi, Bassett, Downey, Redor should be next. Redor slant. Oh, that's odd. It's missing something. This is why we check it. It is missing some. It's missing Timsy Fumble. That you know what? That's Timsy and Fumble are probably from the approach. Okay, so we need Zuzgi. Is that right? Yeah, Zuzgi. Do I believe Navigraph? I'm not sure if I do. Always question authority. Oh, that's the lost comms. So those... okay. All right, so I'm pulling over the FAA version of these charts. And what you have here is after reader, a fly heading 210, in the case of lost comms, you go to Zugzi, Kugba, Tandy. So we're not going to plan for that. We're not going to lose our comms. So we'll plan for 210 after reader. Great. Okay. All right. So that's all good. We'll get rid of that discontinuity. Nope, that's not how that works. Grab you, put you there. Execute that. Okay. Fantastic. Now let's come over here. And not sounds, not towing assistant, people and fuel. How many? Oh, hey, we can just do this. 90%. Yeah, we'll go 90%. Total passenger. Okay, great. Yeah. That works. Fuel pre-select. I want... Okay, so 6.4 thousand kilos. Total fuel 11.9. I don't know what that does. Is that gonna load? I'm trying to remember how to load the gas in here. Fuel pre-select. Manual select. Oh, here we go. Okay, I see how that works. Yeah, we'll just keep ourselves like 11. I don't know. We'll put a lot of gas in here because it doesn't really matter. Great. Okay, so we should have 11.9 in the tanks. And we can verify that. Oh, man, where's that at? That's going to be not there. Over here. Fuel. 11.9 in gas. Okay, so 11.9 thousand kilograms. Great. Okay, that's good. So come on down here. No speed. Okay. No speed indeed. 32,000 feet. What we filed? Yes. 2,000 feet. 0. Really? This thing, was it gonna... No speed. I don't know what no speed means. Do I need to come over here and like pull the value out of this? Fuel loading assistant. Payload loading assistant. Load aircraft. 0 fuel weight. These are 255.1. Okay. I guess we'll just do that. 255. Trials and tribulations of somebody who doesn't know what the hell they're doing. No speed. Click on the gross weight and it should populate. Haha! Thank you. That's why we keep you guys around. Planning for 7.8, fuel is 11.9. We'll just say, like, I don't know, 2.0. Sure, why not? That's our reserves. Invalid format. Screw you, too. How about just 2? Nope. How about 0.2? Okay, that's fine. Cost index, I don't know, 45. Why not? That brought our fuel, I think it brought our fuel consumption up a little bit, but that's cool. That's all right. Cruise CG, no. Back to init ref. Okay, thrust limits. And we'll flex to 45, because why not? And we're gonna derate the crap out of this thing. I'm gonna take off derated as well, because like we're gonna be so light, so little stuff inside of us. We'll just derate. Otherwise, we're gonna go rocket mode and get out of here. Flaps. Flaps 10, flaps 5. I'm gonna go flaps 10. Great. Okay, V1 131, 144, V2 156. Trim is going to be 6.3. Trim is right here, so let's set the trim. Watching that guy right there, 6.3 in the trim. Great. Okay. Happy with all of that. Okay. American 747. That's right. Okay. Okay, so that's the FMC. Let's get the glare shield set up here. So this departure is the Boeing departure, which I'm going to pull up. And one of these days I'll get to see you guys. I see this every week. One of these days I'll get to see you guys see it. Not that I really think anybody gives a damn. Okay, so the Boeing departure on departure 010 on the heading. It has scroll wheel support now, by the way, which I think some people might like. 010 on the heading. Climbing to 2,681 feet, left turn direct to Bessie. Bessie at or below 230 knots, which we can do. We'll set the initial speed to V2 plus 20, so 176. 176. And the top altitude, we're climbing via SIDS. Top altitude is going to be 19,000 feet. 19,000 feet. There we go. All right, so IS is set, heading is set, altitude is select. We'll set the rest of the stuff in the glare shield here once we get moving. I'm happy with that. Let's come down to the transponder. That's that guy right there. Our beacon code tonight is 6677. No, that didn't do anything. 7. Just go ahead and squawk Charlie there. Are we Charlie? That's Charlie right there. Okay. Happy with that, happy with that, happy with that. Okay, glare shield set. FMC is set. That thing is set. Overhead panel, APU is online. Everything is white. We have a racist panel. Emergency lights don't work, so that's good. We have our racist panel set. What do we have for fuel? We have fuel in the main 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the center tanks. So main 1, 2, 3, and 4. Center tank. Main right there. Okay. Okay, I think we're good to start the... I think we're good to push back and get the hell out of here, right? Have I missed anything? Dave Tunes, good to see you, man. How's the 747 after the update? Worth buying? I don't know, man. First time we're flying it. I haven't touched... This is the first time I'm flying it since I got the update. So we will find out. We'll push back, tail to the that way, and nose that way. Great. And, yeah, let's do this. Okay, put you... Need that back on nav. No, I need that on nav. Nav. Lower center, ECAM. And you go to the ECS. No, not the ECS. Engine. Into, okay, that's great. All right, so let's go ahead and push this thing back and get out of here. We don't have a GPU connected, so we're not worried about that. Come to grab the tow truck here, engage the... Who's ready for everybody's favorite pushback truck? This guy is. All right. It's never going to get old. Never going to get old. Nope, it's not. This jet is made by SSG, Supercritical Simulations Group. Pretty good, too. I enjoy flying the 747. Yeah, the American Living League is pretty good. If you compare it to the real thing, there's, like, this thing has some problems, but, I mean, whatever. Like, it's good enough. It gets the job done for me. That's all that matters. Like, overall, this plane looks amazing from the outside, just because of its sheer size. Sit here and admire it for a second. Dog Street 3447, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. If there's anybody else I missed, JD Alabama, welcome aboard. Juso JD, welcome aboard. Good to see you. All right, let's come on in here, and we will stop. Wait till she stops there. Push the brakes, disengage the tow, pull the parking brake. Now let's go ahead and get these engines started up. We need... I think we can get away with one pack on. You bring on the right side here, right inboard, I want the ECS. I have 51 PSI. Oh, I got plenty. I got 51 PSI going. So we'll start with the right side. Starters engaged for 2 and 3. Or 3 and 4, sorry. 3, 4. And we'll go ahead and move them to the on position. UGT's coming up, engine's coming up. Maybe not the most accurate of sounds, but whatever, dude. I still feel like a badass with 4 engines. Alright, we'll wait till those come up and stabilize now. PMDG 737 X-Plane will be pretty sweet. Mahu07, welcome aboard. You can kill the caps. Pizza Dude, welcome aboard. DB Vetter, welcome aboard. Never got a code. Pizza Dude, I would definitely reach out to Laminar. Let them know, man. Send over the order code and all that stuff, and they'll be able to help you out. I have X-Plane 11. I did get the press beta, but I was out of town and did not get to fly it. I have flown it, and my opinion is we'll probably talk about this more tonight. Engines 1 and 2 coming up. Move them to the run position. We'll definitely be talking about this some more tonight, but my opinion is that it needs a little time in the a little time to cook. It's not ready for prime time yet, that's for sure. And we'll do some. I am planning to stream it at some point. I honestly just at the moment do not have the ambition to. I kind of wanted something like I've been super busy with the holiday and whatnot. And I kind of tonight just wanted something that worked. So tonight we're flying something that we know or we hope works. 21.1's ground, and then tower for 1 right is going to be 118.75. 118.75. Okay, there we go.
Taxi, but this is Baron 65 Kilo Sierra, short of 9er. Ready to go IFR if we have info Sierra.
My stuff's super choppy for some reason. Wait a minute, what's going on? What are you doing here? No. Streaming PC is supposed to be super. Mr. Fabiano, it's good to see you, man. Seems to be better now. I don't know why I got super choppy there for a second, but whatever. I need to change. Well, definitely have to play with the sounds once we're up in the air. That much I remember about this plane. Okay, let's go. Good to see you, Mr. Jeff. Happy Friday to you, sir. My wife is cooking something right now that kind of smells delicious. Oh, wait, hey, we have ECAM alerts. Hang on. Why do we have ECAM alerts? It's complaining about the EECs. First of all, let's turn the packs back on. You know, we didn't do anything. Wait, we're not even close to being ready to go. Hang on. All right, let's go flaps 10. Watch them big slats. That's what they're called. Once the big slats come out and then big flaps go down. We haven't done anything to get ready to go. There's no reason why we should have started moving yet. Because I am an awful pilot who doesn't use checklists. What was I checking on? EEC. EEC mode. Engine... What's wrong with the EEC modes? Do those need to be on? Okay. Well, we'll turn that on too. Stabilizer. Why does it want the cross feeds open? Oh, yeah, because there's gas in those outboard engines. Has to be. Are those supposed to be on? No, I don't want those on. Okay, engine EEC modes. That seems like it's probably a problem. John, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Anchorman the second, welcome aboard. I'm Mr. Pickles, not sure I said hello to you, but welcome aboard. Engine EC. Fuel low stab. Well, we're going to have a lot of fuel lows. Engine EEC. I don't know what the engine EEC is, though. Electronic engine control. Yeah, I got that part. Starters are off. That's not the problem. Overhead. Oh, yeah. Like, those are are those the ones that are way overhead? Flight controls. No, 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 no. Electrical maintenance. No. Dave, I'm doing at least 2 flights tonight, man. Well, we're hoping to do 2. We may not even get to do 1 if if I can't figure this crap out. You get X-Plane 11 with discs. Kayak King Max, C-Man, not right now. Mini Powers, welcome aboard. Top left. Oh! Yes. Interesting. I never remember having to play with those before, but okay. Norm, 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 norm. Fuel low stay. We're not worried about that. All right. Let's go. Now, oh yeah, flight control. Last thing we got. Oh, Jesus, that's loud. All right, let's do the flight control. Pull back. Check. Pull forward. Check. Left aileron. All right, aileron. Right rudder. Left rudder. And we'll come back in here, set our lights. Nav lights are on. Wing lights, that's good, that's good. Where's the beacon? Beacon on. Taxi, runway turn off. All right, let's go. I swear to God, now we can go. We're going anyway. I don't really care. We're going because, damn it, I said we're going to go. FC Tony B, welcome aboard. Shark Fan, welcome aboard. Miles ahead, welcome aboard. Airplane Man 321, I do have DCS. I'm not the biggest DCS fan. If I can be honest with you. Gino, there's some people that run both. There's some people that use both. And there's definitely some folks from the P3D world that'll pop in here from time to time.
Sky 6182, Gulf Soka, Bridge, Burbank, altimeter 3002.
Okay. Last point of order, the weather. Las Vegas weather, 02015 gust 20, 10 mile visibility, few clouds, 8,000, 12 degrees Celsius. Altimeter 3009.
Climb maintain 9,000.
09, coming up on spot 2. We got the weather.
Heading 150.
Right.
Join Victor 186.
Give her a second to do her thing. Yeah. Yeah. Does American Airlines have a 747 in real life? Yeah, dude. I found pictures of one. I don't know if it's like the real thing. American 747. Images. I definitely found pictures of a Boeing 8i
Aero Commander
with the American
Delta
paint.
Sierra, looking to pick up our IFR clearance to Santa
I don't know
Barbara.
if they still run them, but they have had them at some point.
Make the turn 120.
Pat King Max, no problem, man. You enjoy the plane? I was flying the E1000 yesterday, actually. Very happy with the plane still. All right. Las Vegas ground, American 717 heavy, spot 2 with the weather.
American 717 heavy, Las Vegas grounds, runway right, taxi via Charlie. Bravo 5, Bravo, Delta, cross runway 25 right at Delta.
And that's 1 right, Charlie, Bravo 5, Bravo, Delta, cross runway 25 right at Delta, American 717. All right, here's Charlie.
Air Commander 285 Delta Sierra.
Turn her
Showing
down a little bit there.
Rest on by.
Okay, so Bravo 5, we're going to take a right here on Charlie.
Tower. Make your request with clearance delivery.
And then Bravo 5 is all the way down there by Charlie Gates.
0 Delta
So we got a little ways to go here.
135.4. Skyline 6182 Golf. Plan for a left downwind.
Plan for a
runway
nice
23,
wide
cross
turn
VNIs
here.
At or above 3000.
Make sure we don't run into the side of the taxi there. Boy, that thing is loud. It's like super quiet inside and then super loud outside. All right, there we go. Punch it, Chewy. Our true airspeed is already 15 knots. We aren't even moving.
Sky 390 Delta
It is going to be a breezy flight, that's for sure.
000.
I'm so excited about coming into Los Angeles.
United 250 Las Vegas Tower 2 check-in.
We're on PilotEdge tonight, Dimitri. A very long username. Welcome aboard. These are real people talking. The person who's controlling, the young lady, is a paid controller, so she's a paid virtual controller. This is, I don't know how many jobs she has, if she has more than one job, but this is a job. And we just had a controller switch. Oh, never mind. No, that's actually a pilot. That's a controller that he's flying, though. Somebody just went around. And yeah, so these are real people that you'll be hearing on here.
Air Commander 285 Delta Sierra runway clearance cleared to Santa Barbara Airport on departure flight heading
Did he go around?
Red Vector Seal Beach, then as filed. Maintain 2,000, expect 6,000 was our minutes after departure.
He had to have. He's a jet. Yeah, he's definitely going around. Huh. Tim Rodeo, good to see you, man. Well, and have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
After departure, fly heading 220, radar vector Seal Beach, then
Shark fan just feeling PilotEdge. Nice, dude.
2000, expect 6.
Rye Guy 911, welcome aboard, sir. 747 indeed.
8.1, squawk 6144.
The actual pilots in the 747 have to go through taxi school. Yeah, dude, there's a... Oh, man.
Baron 123
747 taxi training.
Departure maintain VFR at or below 3,000. Departure frequency 134.2.
Rig, let's say.
Squawk 3076.
There's this old taxi rig when they were... Oh, man. I can't find it. I don't know how to find a picture of it, but there's this old taxi rig. Bravo 5 is here. Bravo 5, we'll take a left here. So there's this rig that they put together when they were first building the 747. There was like the front just the front little bit of fuselage here, and it was intended to teach pilots how to get used to sitting so high and taxiing, and then also how to get used to going past your taxi point and then like turning back into it, because that's a thing that was apparently quite foreign to pilots. But we're just kind of putting along nice and slow here. I'll go a little faster once I get onto taxiway Charlie.
Good evening, Las Vegas Tower.
But in all honesty, we're flying a big ass heavy airplane, and there's no reason to pull the Southwest taxi here.
250 Las Vegas Tower, wind 01015, gust 20.
I do kind of wonder what would happen if Southwest had a fleet of 747s. Do you think they'd still try to taxi them Southwest style?
For 6182, did you copy what to expect for Burbank and cross Van Nuys?
Dave Tunes just ordered an RX 480. Nice, man. Did you get one of those that was on sale last week? I saw some RX 480s that were going for like $175 last week. I'm like, that is a steal of a deal. All right, we're going to take this all the way down to the end of the taxi line here and take a left turn on Delta. We got our buddy out there doing his go-around. Got him on TCAS, too.
Skag 803 Whiskey Charlie Bakersfield approach, altimeter 3016.
There you go, taxi bot test rig. Thanks, guys.
Just guessing.
Those things are kind of cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that's different than the taxi bot is different than the one that I've seen before, but it's kind of the same idea. All right, so while we're taxiing out here, let's go flight director, arm the auto throttle.
And John
And we will
Air
go
Commander
for
285
LNAV,
Bucks Sierra is
VNAV.
on the west ramp, general aviation.
And we're good there?
With the weather, ready to taxi.
This plane, I think, would be fun to fly multi-crew. Like, it would be interesting to get shared co-pilot going with this thing just because of its size and everything else. Like, there's a lot of stuff to manipulate and maintain on this guy.
2 left via Bravo Delta, 5 Delta Sierra.
Southwest used to have 727s.
Down, Baron 123 Sierra X-ray.
Did not know that.
Ramp at the intersection of Bravo and Delta for taxi.
Bob Rasha, welcome aboard. Southwest pilots get paid, I think, when their wheels are up or something crazy like that. And they have and Southwest is all about saving money, man. And so Southwest pilots all taxi super fast. Like, there's the joke.
Okay, runway 33, it's Bravo, Charlie
Simulator.
6, Charlie, Golf, and we'll cross runway 26 at Bravo 3 Sierra X-ray.
Oh man, I don't even know where it's at. There's this like flight simulator that is it's like broken, and the nose is all the way at the ground and the back's up, and the caption for it is Southwest. It's like a Southwest training school or whatever, basically implying that all Southwest wants to do is descend super fast and save up a whole bunch of time and money. All right, here's Delta. We have clearance to cross 25 right. And we are clear to the left. And clear to the right. He's coming in. We're not worried about him. Just taking our sweet ass time getting out here. Still working on the E170 shared co-pilot. Got it. I have to imagine the way they do things is quite similar in both of these planes. All right, let's go to tower and 25 Niner. Make sure we actually pay attention to what we're doing here. Look at this guy. All right, buddy. 203 people plus watching you. Don't screw up. Oh man, you're sinking that pretty good. He must have different scenery. He has to. Okay. Yeah, he's got different scenery.
123 Sierra X-ray. We're short of runway 33
All
at
right.
Golf, ready for departure. Request a right turn out of Fable.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. You're on. Strobe can come on. All right. APU can come off now.
X-ray,
APU could have come off a long time ago.
Is approved. Runway 33, clear for takeoff.
Turn
Wind
APU bleed
04013,
off.
gust 21.
So we'll leave the isolation valve
Sounds
open.
fun.
Okay.
Right turn out approved. Right crosswind and runway 33 clear for takeoff. 3 Sierra X-ray.
Hey, John.
All right. What are we? We're short of 1 right.
625 kilos. Air contact cycle approach. 119.6.
Vegas Tower, American 717 Heavy, short 1 right. Is X Enviro finally coming out?
American 717 Heavy. Las Vegas Tower, runway 1 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 1 right, American 717 Heavy.
United
Take
250, you go into the terminals on the east side.
All right, clear to the left. Clear to the right. Homie just landed, have to wait for us.
United 250, we're off on November, looking to taxi to Concourse D.
United 250, roger, hold short, runway 1 right, departing traffic.
Hold short, runway 1
And
right.
we are all set. All right, lights, camera, action.
Piper 56735
there's action.
10 to east, inbound to land, full stop for the Cat 2.
And here we go.
Skyline 618,
Throttles forward.
Burbank Tower, runway 33, clear to land, traffic on the go, bear, make it a right, turn
Toga.
out to the east.
I don't think Toga took.
Skyline 82, Golf,
Cross check.
3, clear to land.
Oh man, this is all happening real fast.
Tango Fulton Tower is at your 1 o'clock profiles. Raiders are starting to scorpion car contact Fulton Tower, 119.1.
All right, positive rate.
625
Gear.
Kilo Sierra, circle approach, pull around altimeter 2.94.
Alright, put ourselves on the marker there.
123 Juliet Sierra, Los Angeles Center, standby. Bear 123 Sierra X-ray, radar contact, contact second departure.
Zero to departure, 363.
American 717 Heavy, contact departure.
Departure, 717 Heavy, take care.
United 250, cross runway 1 right at November, taxi to Barcadia Delta, Golf, Charlie.
Oh, she's still our controller.
Monitored ground point 1.
There's our acceleration speed. Flaps 5. Alright, we'll make our right turn direct Bessie, or left turn direct Bessie. Las Vegas departure, American 717 Heavy, 4,300, Boach 6.
American 717 Heavy, Las Vegas departure. Radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 190.
Flight level 190, American 717 Heavy. Alright, so that
Sierra,
removes
standby.
our altitude restriction. Now she's just trying to figure out how to go direct to Bessie. But we'll get there. We'll fly this sucker by hand, no big deal.
In a right base, runway 24, clear to land, wind, correction, enter left downwind, runway 6, 040 at 9. Bear 123 Sierra.
So we're out of VNAV now. Oh, didn't even pull my plate up. And, you know, we're just doing like 8 things at once. It's no big deal. Speed.
240, radar vector Seal Beach. Wind 040 at 14, gust 32, runway 2 left, clear for takeoff.
How about vertical speed mode? Okay. Now we're coming up on Bessie. I think we're a little buggered up right now. Bessie was supposed to be under 230 knots, which we totally missed. It happens. We'll go 250 now on the speed. Vertical speed mode. We can go speed now. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on. Let's see here. Put ourselves direct Whitla. Legs. Whitla at the top there. Execute that. And we'll go to nav. We're in LNAV. Autopilot engaged. We'll go flight change mode at 250. Yeah, the LNAV VNAV got all kind of weirded out there on me, but that's cool. No big deal. We're not using VNAV, or we won't use VNAV right now because our altitude, we don't have any altitude restrictions to worry about. Because she cleared me directly up to flight level 190. But we will speed up.
Santa Barbara Airport, S5, maintain flight level 260, change
Turn
flight
those
frequency
down, bring the speed up.
133.55.
Let's see here. I don't even know what our climb speeds are supposed to be. I don't know. We'll assume it's like 280. 290. Good enough. Yeah, 290. Great. Okay.
133.55, 3355.
We're just going to figure it out on the fly. It's no real big deal. Bring our lights out, though.
Calling inbound to land again, the call sign.
All right, if we were to do an after takeoff, flaps are in. Gears up, lights are out.
Skyhawk 803 Whiskey Charlie.
And yeah, that's good enough for me.
Base, runway 30 left, report turning final.
Go back to flight change mode here. We'll lift ourselves out at 290 knots.
Commander 5 Delta Sierra, contact SoCal departure.
Now we get to go up for real.
For 82 Golf, taxi to Parker via Bravo Delta if you need it. This frequency. Have a great afternoon. You're passed for the Cat 8.
Not bad. Not bad.
Air Commander 285 Delta Sierra, SoCal departure. Radar contact. Climb maintain 6000.
Literally on the fly. Yeah, no kidding. Aviota 737, welcome aboard.
Air 5 Kilo Sierra, go ahead with your request.
Okay, after Jeb makes the left turn to Boach.
Bear 5 Kilo Sierra, expect that. Set up
And we'll go ahead and go to VNAV mode now. Wow, it wants to climb real slow. Well,
3 Sierra X-ray, contact circular bridge 135.4.
apparently it only wanted to climb at like 260 some odd knots.
Skag 3 Whiskey Charlie, have you in sight. Runway 30
That's
right.
cool though. We
Correction,
got it
runway
figured
30
out.
left. Clear to land.
All right, bring that range out. Overall, it seems to be doing okay. That's me. Oh, yeah, that stab doesn't need to be on. That's why that was on. We fixed it. Here comes standard.
Number 56735, runway 29 clear to land.
All right, I'm expecting a frequency change here any second now.
Sierra X-ray, circle approach, Ontario altimeter.
If you ever fly the Tupolev 154, I ask that you do an American livery just to mess with people. If I could find an American livery for the Tupolev, I would totally do it.
Los Angeles Center. Good afternoon. American
Where's
717 Heavy, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
134.65, American 717 Heavy. 134.650. Los Angeles Center, American 717, flight level 190.
The landing clearance.
Uh-oh. Give her a second. What is with the quality of this aircraft? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like, is it good? Is it bad?
I thought the last transmission I gave you was to report turning base, but could have been. I've been quite busy here, so I'll have to check the recordings for that. Everything on the rating looked good. I'll go ahead and give you a pass because I might have confused you there because I did give cleared you to land for runway 24. Just be very careful there in the future.
Oh, yeah. LA Center, American 717, flight level 190.
0 Delta Tango, it's not an issue. You know, the main thing is that you know that you need the clearance before you land, and if you are pretty sure that you have the clearance, then I'll trust you on
Ahmed.
that. So you did well on the rating. I'll go ahead and give you a pass.
Turn to 2 cross-feed valves for fuel.
You're welcome. Have a great day. Air 5 Delta Sierra, turn right direct Los Angeles VOR.
Okay. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, because those mains do have gas in them. Still,
Air Commander 285 Delta Sierra, turn
still
right.
waiting. Every time I try to talk, every time I try to say something, I talk over her. Or she talks over me. We'll give her a second, though.
Los Angeles.
47 knot tailwind now. Not bad.
American 717, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Flight level 230, American 717. All right, 23,000 feet. And she's in VNAV mode, so we should see her pick up here. Actually, do I have to push the button? Oh, I gotta push the button.
56735.
Now she's gonna pick the nose up.
Taxi via Alpha, this frequency, pass for the Cat 2.
All right. Let's admire the view outside here for a few minutes. Epic E1000 or Epic Victory? I'd go with the E1000 personally because I like turboprops.
There's 625.
Travis JJJ, welcome aboard.
140 vector vision approach runway 27.
Do you know if the Payware X-Plane 10 will be compatible with X-Plane 11? I think the goal is to get most of them compatible. Out of the box, a lot of planes are having some issues. I know a number of folks on YouTube and Twitch have covered that fairly extensively, so there's definitely some resources out there to find that out. What I don't know is how many developers are going to charge for the updates to go to X-Plane 11.
Lumber clearance, clear to Los
I have a
Angeles
feeling that's going to happen,
Airport.
but I don't know.
Departure flight heading 310. Radar vectors Oceanside, then as filed.
Turn the outer ones off, the
Maintain
inner two
2,000.
on.
Expect 6,000 1 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.6. Squawk 5047.
They're all on now. Cork of the 747. I'll go with it. If you're wrong, though, if you're misleading me, they're going to find out. That was one Ahmed 1 that told me to do that. No, I'm just giving you crap, man. I don't actually care. Thank you for the tip.
KLAS 352, read back correct. However, Los Angeles is east, so it'll be the San Diego November 5 tech route. The only change is after Seal Beach, it'll be Victor 8, Tandy, intersection, direct.
I feel like we don't have a lot of gas, though. Those fuel numbers seem awfully low. If you get my drift here. Swear to God, if we don't make it to Los Angeles,
124.35.
we've already burned half our gas. That's kind of worrying.
KLAS 352, read back correct.
We should have had enough, though. I guess we'll find out what happens. I could use another climb. She should be giving me another frequency change.
Airport, 1 to 2 o'clock, 5.5 miles. Squawk VFR, contact Fullerton
How did we burn
Tower,
so much gas?
119.1.
Did I not get all the gas loaded in? Oh, no. No, we were up to like...
Fair 625 Kilo Sierra Circle
cheat?
Church Break altimeter 29905.
I just get myself gas? Okay, good.
American 717 are level off, contact Los Angeles
Problem
Center,
solved.
133.55.
Fix the fuel problem, guys. All right. Now we got gas in all tanks. Let's turn all the pumps back on. Normally I would probably just go with the crash and whatever else, but
American 717, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55.
3355, American 717.
KLAS 352, Lambert Ground, runway 27, taxi via Bravo.
Most planes don't let you do that, by the way. They get cranky.
Baron 5 Kilo Sierra.
CMC Mini, welcome aboard.
Limburg
Hello from
Airport,
Boston.
2 o'clock, 12 miles, report inside.
NBCHC, welcome aboard. The Gimli Glider. Jamie Sondor, welcome aboard.
Sierra Inner Right Base, road 27, cleared visual approach.
Yeah, just call the mid-air refueling. LA Center, American 717, flight level 230.
American 717, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Flight level 320, American 717.
Bear 123 Sierra X-ray, Fullerton ground, correction, Fullerton Tower, enter left downwind, runway 6, report
Up, up we go. Not really sure we need to go. Yeah, we're pretty much top of descent as soon as we get up there now. But that's okay.
Bear 5 Kilo Sierra, I didn't give you time for a reback. Did you copy the clearance?
AIE New Speedy, welcome aboard. It's PilotEdge ATC. So PilotEdge's goal is to basically be as real as possible. It's basically offer as real an experience with your ATC as possible. So she's not a real ATC controller, but she is trained and sort of behaves and does things as a real controller would. Fuel low stab. That's cool. I'm not worried about that one.
Skyhawk 3 Whiskey Charlie.
Whatever. It's got gas in it. I mean, it had gas in there.
The east side of the airport.
It briefly had gas in there. Now it doesn't. All right.
North
Go
3
back to the
Whiskey
wing.
Charlie, exit left when able. Taxi to park via Golf. Remain this frequency is passed for the Cat 5.
In-flight refueling is an acquired skill. I know. It's amazing how much easier it was to do in the 747 than it is to do in like the Warthog in DCS. I mean, I don't know what the DCS guys all complain about because that was pretty simple. I'm doing outside view here. Have I already covered the release of X Enviro? I think it just came out. Like, I literally think it just came out while I was streaming because somebody just... I saw somebody link to it. I'm going to wait and see what, what people see of that.
And I stepped on someone's day again.
X Enviro doesn't really... I don't know. The videos look neat, but we shall see. I mean, knowing how the X-Plane weather engine works, I have my doubts as to what X Enviro will be able to do.
17 after Hector, to maintain flight level 240.
Flight level 240 after Hector, American 717. All right. How far are we from Hector? Not far. Prague. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Only like 25 miles from Hector. Okay. Back out we go. Bumpy up here. A lot of chop. Must Loaf, welcome aboard. Good to see you. If you find the right data ref, it's possible to review the nominator or refuel about aircraft. That makes sense. Cabin tour. You want a cabin tour? There's no cabin. They didn't model it. It's unfortunate. I don't know why they I don't know why they modeled the divider walls here, but not the cabin. But hey, it is what it is. That's cool though. Still get a nice wing view out of it. All right, I know we're coming up here pretty soon on top of drop. How do I get a departure on SimBrief? It gives it to you. Tyler Holtz, welcome aboard. Dave Bennett AU, welcome aboard. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. There's plenty of guys I'm sure going to get X Enviro. There's plenty of guys out there that cover basically everything that comes out. So I would imagine some streamer will do it. I'll probably, I mean, I may give it a whirl at some point. But I'm only going to really try it if people are saying, oh my god, it's amazing. Because I'm relatively happy with SkyMax. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Like, I don't know if I want to buy SkyMax 4. Like, SkyMax 4 and X Enviro, if they're doing almost the same thing and have similar performance, then I may just go with X Enviro because, you know, just because. Seb1119, Seb1199, welcome aboard. Pod of My Mind, welcome aboard. Good to see you guys. Casual Gamer 907, welcome aboard. Malcolm Jr., welcome aboard. Don't forget to adjust your altitude setting on the glare shield before top of drop. I know. We don't want to adjust it now because we're still climbing. We're going to be at 32,000 feet for all of like 2 seconds, and then we're going to head back down. All right, we're going to take her out of VNAV mode. Let's see here. Going to go to Alt Capture. I should be able to put her into speed mode. Oh my. Alright, let's go to 24,000 feet. And we'll do vertical speed down. I'll set this manually. 2,000 feet per minute. And we'll just descend here about 265 or so. I don't know what the normal speeds we'd use are, but 265 seems okay to me. FMC is not telling me. It's, oh, there it is. Econ speed, 266. Is that our descent? 266 for the econ speed right now. Okay.
Air Commander 5, Delta Air, contact circle approach 125.2.
We can put her down just a little bit better than that.
Number 523 Julius.
Auto throttle disconnects.
Palmdale at maintain flight level 240.
Oh, it's
Cross Palmdale, maintain 240.
auto throttle's on a damn scroll wheel thing, so I'm scrolling out and yeah, okay. That happened. None shall pass, Big D. X Enviro is supposed to be a replacement not only for the X-Plane weather environment, but also SkyMax and RWC. That's my understanding.
Sierra, SoCal approach, Los Angeles, altimeter 3001.
I don't really, I mean, X Enviro, it's been kind of like, I don't know, sketchy on all the details. I have no idea what it is. So anyway, did you guys have a good, if you're American, did you have a good Thanksgiving? I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I drove, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream here, but I drove 2,500 miles in just about a week. It was a little over 900 miles out, a little over 900 miles coming back.
Yeah.
And
I'm actually on the Pitbull 1 arrival.
Pitbull 1.
Palmdale's not on that arrival for me.
X Enviro is going to be payware. Donald Scar, welcome aboard. How did I set up my wing views? I don't know. Like, well, so version 1.5 came out, and I think that removes the barrier here. Because with 1.5, I can now just walk right out. And that's how I set my wing views up, too. But, yeah, no, it was a good holiday. Like, I had fun. It was nice to see my family. Nice to see, you know, I saw a whole bunch of friends while I was back home. And just overall had a really good time. My wife went with me for the first 3 or 4 days. And then the Wednesday before...
Okay, Roger.
The Wednesday before Thanksgiving, so the day before Thanksgiving, she left and went back to Indiana, and then, or not Indiana, went back to Massachusetts, and then I stayed in Indiana. So it was a good time though. I was pleased. I was also happy to get back.
American 717, contact Los Angeles Center 126.35.
2635, American 717. 2635. Los Angeles Center, American 717, flight level 260, flight level 240. Alright, how are we looking at Los Angeles? 03012, gust 22.
Cross Graham at maintain flight level 180. American 717, disregard.
03012, gust 22. And altimeter 3002. I'm assuming they're still in a west or an eastbound configuration. If they're not, I'm going to be kind of upset. Because the whole reason I wanted to fly this is because I'm going to land east into Los Angeles.
American 717, descend and maintain flight level 180.
And down to flight level 180, American 717. All right, 18,000 feet. 18,000 vertical speed. Oops, wrong way there. Down we go. Are there any speed restrictions? There are not. So we're good there. Okay. And they're still landing to the east. That's a good sign. I wonder what it's like at Los Angeles when they make the switch like that. Like, that has to be absolute chaos. Yo, LA Center, American 717 in the house. I'm way too white for that. Way too white for that. Like, it just doesn't work. Hey, is that Big Bear? No. That's Big Bear. Hey, it's Big Bear. With some rather not particularly great looking ortho scenery, but when you zoom out, it looks fine. When you zoom in, maybe not so much. 6 and 7 to KLAX. Yeah, I know. The departure and sim brief is part of the route. So you get the full route, and the beginning of it would be the departure. Is that standard scenery or an add-on? We're running photoreal scenery generated using Ortho for XP. So it's definitely not standard. Lots of circling and cussing. Yeah, that's exactly what what happens when they decide to reverse Los Angeles. 100%. Liraki, no, we're going to fly this up to San Francisco as well. I'm going to stay in the 747 tonight. Michael Liam, welcome aboard. I have tried X-Plane 11. So the reason why we're not flying X-Plane 11, there are some serious performance issues with the beta right now. And I like a nice, smooth sim. They know about the performance issues. They're going to work on the performance issues, so I'm probably not going to stream it until the performance issues are better. A lot of the aircraft don't work or have problems. I guess I won't say they don't work. A lot of payware aircraft have problems and various issues, and I just didn't feel like dealing with it tonight. So my goal this evening was to have a little fun, have a little chill time. You know, there's been a lot of streams lately of people doing X-Plane 11. A lot of streams. You know, YouTube and Reddit and everything else is blowing up with X-Plane 11. And I figured, you know what? They got it covered. We're going to find some X-Plane 10 tonight. We're going to have a little fun on PilotEdge. We're going to try to land Los Angeles to the east. So,
717, contact circular approach 132.37.
132.37, American 717. All right. 132.37. SoCal approach, American 717 Heavy, flight level 180 with the Los Angeles weather.
American 717 Heavy, circular approach, Ontario, altimeter 3000. Thank you. Descend to be the best at 4 arrival. And,
What runway is she going to figure out? What ascend be the Vasset 4 arrival and 00 in the altimeter American 717 Heavy. Alright, put her back into VNAV mode. And the bottom of the Bassett arrival is 9,000 feet. Alright. Start descending there. So CVA's above 14,000. Bindi's of 12,000. The first thing we need to be below is Arnie's below 13,000 feet. So I'm going to cross my fingers and hope the VNAV is going to function well. I think it should be okay. It
American
knows...
717 Heavy, disregard the descend via cross reader at maintain 9,000.
Reader at maintain 9,000, American 717 Heavy. Okay. So we'll take the VNAV off
Air
now.
Commander 5 Delta Sierra, contact point approach 124.7.
Go 9,000 feet to reader. And we'll keep the speed at 266 for now. About 1,300 feet per minute should be sufficient. Honestly, the descend via is still going to get me there. Actually not sure why she took the descend via away, but that's cool. Not a big deal. Pot of my mind, the way your luck goes, they will switch direction just as you get there. Yeah, no kidding. She is switching control as you change to... No, so she controls all of Los Angeles. Like, right now, I think she might... Well, they might have had another controller come in, because she's not talking, like, to tower and ground and whatnot. But she controls basically all the airspace in SoCal. And the purpose of it is not to say I get a different controller every time I talk to... every time I make a frequency change. The purpose of it is to say I am making frequency changes. I'm having to, move through the frequencies, do all the pilot things, and that's the purpose rather than having a new voice every time you change frequencies. That's kind of like PilotEdge in a nutshell. Chevy, you didn't miss anything. We're descending over Ontario. Right there.
25 Delta Sierra,
Heading down to Los Angeles.
3006.
It looks like we should still be getting an eastbound arrival. I mean, she would have pulled me off this... She would have pulled me right off this departure, or right off this star, I should say, if I wasn't going to expect 6 or 7. Can you land helicopters on the rooftop helipads in Los Angeles? Yes, you can. Mr. Goofy Hands, good to see you, man. There's a few videos out there from a couple years ago where we were doing just that, and it was kind of cool. All right.
November 8 Delta Lima, go ahead with your request.
We have to start slowing down here pretty soon. Get below 250 as we come up on reader.
November 8 Delta Lima.
But yeah, we got some traffic. We got some fast movers just flew by.
To November Victor 11 Airport.
That's a jet that's got a couple of a military jet with a couple of escorts.
24017 is after departure. Departure frequency 1.
More right rudder, welcome aboard. PilotEdge use one controller for all frequencies. Sometimes they do. In fact, I think she may be the only frequency tonight because now she's given clearances. But yeah, I mean, it's not uncommon for them to use one controller for all frequencies. Because if there's no traffic or there's low traffic, then it doesn't really matter. And she's been busy, but she's not, I mean, she's not super busy tonight.
Or 8 Delta Lima, read back, correct, advisory ready.
8 Delta Lima, he could be at an untowered airport.
Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Oh yeah, he's at an untowered airport, like Havasu it looks like. So the reason why he talked to her is because she is controlling center. So I think she's got approach and center. And then once we get over to tower ground, we'll have somebody else altogether. Oh, gosh. So cool coming down in here. I got to fix this scenery at some point. Get rid of all this crap around here. Because, like, there's a block of photoreal inside inside the airport, and then there's this block of like nothing, like bad stuff.
Air 523 Julius Air, Los Angeles Center,
That's
Santa
alright, though.
Barbara, altimeter 3005. Center maintain 9,000.
Maybe that's my screenshot tonight. I like that. See how I feel about that later.
717 Heavy, contact circle approach 124.9er.
124.9 or American 717 Heavy.
Air Commander 5 Delta Sierra, do you have bridge request in Santa Barbara?
Alright. Start bringing the speed back to 250.
Air Commander 5 Delta Sierra, roger.
SoCal approach, American 717 Heavy, 11,400 for 9,000 reader.
American 717 Heavy, SoCal approach, Los Angeles altimeter 3001. Expect visual approach runway 2, correction, expect visual approach runway 7 right.
There we go. 01 on the altimeter, and we'll expect that American 717 Heavy. My plan worked. 7 right. 7 right's what we want, right? Yep, 7 right's exactly what we want. Okay, so what do we got to do here? How do we get the ILS tuned? Okay, it's there. So if I want to get this ILS tuned up, just add to help me out. Close that, add plate, Los Angeles, ILS 7 right. And that's going to be 109.9 at 71. Okay, so ILS is tuned in and ready to go. Fabulous. Passage 4. Bring you back up. Okay. We're good. We're good. K Duffy 20, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Do I have a tutorial about how I made my scenery? There's tutorials that are out there if you search Ortho for XP. I know there's a few folks that have put together tutorials on the YouTubes. And there's also some resources through xplane.org about how to put it all together. So I haven't done anything specific, but there's enough stuff out there that I don't think that it's necessary for me to do anything. Peter Hoover, welcome aboard. Good to see you, man. Seb 1199 asks if I have any pets. I have a cat. My wife has a cat, I should say.
Air Commander 5 Delta Sierra, contact Santa Barbara approach 120.55.
Yeah, there's no good 380s.
Los Angeles Center, release for departure, clearance void if not off by 0125, time now 0115,
that,
and half frequency
whatever,
so
aviation videos, man, whatever flight plan you got there doesn't have a departure. It does have an arrival, though. It's key for 3 arrival. But yeah, you just got a direct set RBV for your departure. JFK is a weird one coming out of. I think JFK is all vector departures anyway. So you would have to basically assign yourself like JFK 3 or whatever it happens to be.
Approach altimeter. Bring it up for me, 3005. And
now we're starting to lose a little bit of frames.
Direct Lober. I expect RNAV runway 7 approach.
There we go. Poke ourselves. Uh-oh. Bunch of scenery loading in as we come into Los Angeles here. That's a good drink. Is she a crazy cat lady? Whoa, 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 what are you doing?
52 circle approach, Strongman altimeter 29er.
Plane was trying to go to Downey again, I think.
American 717 Heavy, fly heading 220, a vector for approach, instead of maintain 8,000.
220, 8,000, vector for the approach, American 717 Heavy. Alright. Speed. Take her down. We'll come on down here to the inlet ref. Index. Approach. We'll approach flaps 30. She will come in flaps 25. Yeah, just because it's windy out. That's going to give us an approach speed, approach VREF of 140. Oh, Jesus. Man. 147 knots. All right, we good. Get lights on too. Most important job of every simmer is to make sure his lights are turned on when he gets below 10,000 feet. I already forgot to do that. Many balls have been dropped.
Santa Barbara approach, altimeter 3005, just set and maintain.
Sub 1199, man, my PC specs are down below. Yeah, I think it might have put me in a hold there. I'm not really sure. That was kind of weird. Something to look into, I guess, next time. Freaking approach speed.
Roger, you gonna be able to make
Let's
it
see here.
down to 4,000 or descend on the approach if I clear you now?
So 12 gust 22. So if you take half of the...
3 Julie's air cross coining at or above 4,000.
You're supposed to take half of the wind, which is 6, and then add the crosswind or the gust component to it. So 16. So we should be taking 147 plus 16, coming out to
717, fly heading 250. Set to maintain 5,000.
250, 5,000, American 717. 5,000, vertical. Take her down. Yeah, so like if now I don't know if this math applies to Boeings and whatnot, but if we were going to go off of what I've heard you should do in the past, we should have an approach speed of about 163 knots. That seems really high.
Cross Lober.
Like really high.
3,000. Cleared.
Peter Hoover, they haven't announced it yet. They have not announced when the expansion's coming out.
So I'll say Echo Charlie Echo Victor Alpha.
KN Lamb, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Mayhem for the win, welcome aboard. Chili Willies, welcome aboard. Happy Friday to all of you gentlemen. My computer specs, again, are down below. You scroll down on Twitch.
Heavy, Los Angeles
You'll find my specs.
3 o'clock, 5 miles, reported sight.
And we got the field in sight, American 717 Heavy.
American 717 Heavy, clear for approach, runway 7 right. Establish final contact tower, 120.905.
Clear for the visual 7 right and 2905. Established final American 717 Heavy. Take up. 2095 is coming up next. We'll go ahead and drop our altitude all the way.
Phenom, Delta Lima,
Bring ourselves down to nice 1,500 feet here. Start bringing the speed back. We're just going to take ourselves out.
Delta Lima, radar contact 10 miles southeast of Needles VOR.
Because I am in no big damn hurry to get myself on that final, especially since I'm still at 6,000 feet. And my plane's heavy.
Delta Lima 230.
AIE Speedy says, how do you remember what she just said to you? You get used to it. Like there's certain things that you know that you're looking for, and there's a certain pattern that all these calls follow, and you just kind of get used to the pattern and know what to read back that way. Divide the gust by half the gust factor. Divide the gust by 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, so our approach speed's still going to be like 150. I'll say about 158 or so.
Los Angeles Airport.
Miss Mr. Corby. I don't know where Mr. Corby's been. He was here last time. I guess he was around. J10GB, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. There will be another flight. Yep. We're going to head up to San Francisco. We'll start making our base turn here. Once we get a little closer to Timsy, we'll crank ourselves around. All right, I think we can go flaps 2. A couple notches of flaps. Oh, we can go flaps 10 if we want to. Let's do that.
Have a great evening.
Flaps 10. We'll start cranking the nose around. Now we are on the visual approach, but we're going to use the ILS as guidance to sort of help us in. Because it'd be stupid not to. Once we are established, we'll start bringing the speed back further. Pull that back to about 180. How far out are we? Not very far, about 10 miles or so. Yeah, just about 10 miles out. And we'll make ourselves a little right turn here. Put ourselves on a nice intercept course. And we'll enable loc mode. No, we're not going to enable loc mode just yet, apparently. We'll get ourselves established a little closer, and then we'll enable localizer mode. Landing east in Los Angeles. How exciting is that? I'm far more excited by this than about this than I should be, to be honest. That's cool, though. All right, here comes 1,500 feet. Man. What do we got? 16 knots. This is gonna be a big crosswind. All right, we'll start turning that in there. All right, so we got localizer, we got glide slope here. We're going to use that to help us get in. We're also on the visual, though. We'll call tower up here shortly. We are super low right now, but that's okay. 4 engines of fury out here. We can make all the noise we want to. They can't say anything. I think we're actually too far out for the localizer right now. GG X-plane. Got some traffic out here.
Delta Lima, Los Angeles Center. Climb maintain blood level
Traffic on the ground.
Correction.
Oh, maybe they must.
Level 240.
Traffic. Oh, what's going on there? There's traffic on the ground. In the water. Like, did somebody crash their plane or something? Hmm. All right, there goes loc mode. Let's go ahead and go. Okay, let's go over to tower. 2095.
45 X-rays here, Roger. Make sure you file your
we're going for 158 knots
on board, so you don't have to be questioned by the
55, sure, why not?
Make everything go by a little bit faster. And the type code for a Beechcraft Baron is Bravo
There's
Echo
25. Here's coming down.
Copy that. Thank you very much.
LA Tower, American 717 Heavies in the visual for 7 right.
American 717 Heavy, LA Tower, good afternoon. Runway 7 right, clear to land, wind 03012, gust 22.
Clear to land, 7 right, American 717. Okay.
Santa Barbara Tower.
I want this airplane, man. I want to land this thing. I need redemption.
523 Juliet.
The last time we came in here was bad. Disengage that. Turn that off.
Roger, clear to land on 25 for 523 Juliet.
And we'll put that into approach mode. Give myself some flight director guidance. Okay, landing approach. Final approach checklist. Gears down.
Yankee,
gears down, and they're all green.
2134 Yankee, John Wayne Tower.
Lights are set. Oh shoot! We forgot to engage the auto brake.
2134 Yankee, John Wayne Tower.
And
Actually,
the speed brake.
I completely screwed you over here. John Wayne's currently in north flow, and it never happened, so I instinctively gave you 20 left. So I'm going to need you to relocate. I'm going to relocate.
I kind of screwed you over.
Right.
He probably realized that as soon as he saw me coming in here on 7 right.
Taxi runway 2 right via Kilo, Bravo, and Hotel. Hold short at 20.
This thing,
hold short at 2 left.
This plane is muddy, man. It is like.
Oh, Roger, that's.
I don't feel like I have a whole lot of control over it right now.
Right, cross 2 left, taxi via Kilo Hotel, hold short 2 left. 2134 Yankee.
Shit.
Number 2134 Yankee, runway 2 right, taxi via Kilo, Bravo, Hotel.
15 knots off the freaking nose.
2 right,
it's crazy.
And 2 left, and hold short 2 left.
Roger, taxi 2 right via Kilo, Bravo, Hotel.
All right, we got this.
Cross 2 right, 2 left.
It's not gusting too bad right now. Pushing me a little bit, but not awful.
500.
2134 Yankee, I think I got that. Hang on.
400.
That was correct.
Trick is to stay on the power here.
300.
And Redwood 948, San Francisco, delivery, Hercules clearance to Las Vegas.
200.
Correction, Los Angeles.
Okay.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Minimums.
Down.
Delivery. We're still waiting for our clearance.
Down.
And we're 45 X-ray Sierra.
Oh,
I know
boy.
I have to give you a full route clearance. There is a tech route between the two airports, so stand by.
Standing by. 45 X-ray Sierra.
Santa Barbara Tower.
Versus out, decel.
Clear the active. Charlie.
For 523 Juliet Sierra, correction, taxi.
Manual
parking via
braking.
Charlie, and remain on this frequency.
On Charlie in this frequency for 523 Juliet Sierra. Good night.
American 717. Cross 7 left, join Bravo to parking, remain on this frequency.
7 left, Bravo to parking. Your frequency, American 717 Heavy. All right, reversers are in. Bring them flaps up. Speed brake can go in. Auto brake off.
Delivery, Skyline 584 Lima, Quebec, IFR to Montgomery.
That was very sporty. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. We're not really flying, flying this behemoth at all.
Santa Barbara Tower.
The last time I flew this thing, you guys saw what happened there.
With you, on the
I don't think I've landed this airplane in well over a year. Or, well, not probably over a year, but probably not too far off of a year. Alright, Bob Rasha says best landing ever. I don't know about that, but
Sierra, Santa Barbara Tower,
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Roger, continue approach.
5 Delta Sierra, continue.
Okay.
Redwood 948, radio check.
Yeah, we'll take a left
I
here.
hear you. Hold on. I got a lot of people. I got about 10 departures, so stand by. I hear you.
No worries, thanks.
And there we go. All right, you, and you. And then the strobe can come off. Leave everything else on for the time being. Slotsville next. We just left Slotsville. We're going up to San Francisco next. Anybody know why the speed indicator doesn't drop below 30? I think it's because it's not accurate below 30. Like, there is no... I don't know. I do not know the answer to that one. Looks like they had a brush fire there in the grass. Maybe. Well, it's Los Angeles, so they haven't had any rain in, like, I don't know, like 10 years. Let's see, there's American over there. Oh, yeah. I mention this every time I fly this plane. I could almost just taxi this thing around and be totally happy with it. Like, it's such a neat plane to taxi, in my opinion. Because you just feel enormous.
Yankee, John Wayne Tower, just so you're aware, the instruction was to hold short of 2 left after you cross it the first time. You did just cross runway 2 left without a clearance to cross it. Runway 2 right, you're clear for takeoff. Wind 05021, gust 28.
All right.
2 right, clear for takeoff.
Find ourselves a parking spot. I think maybe right there, so.
Good evening, Delta 250, request taxi runway 1, right.
Take a right up there. We're definitely not fitting back in that spot. I think we can fit right on the corner here. There's a bunch of heavies that are kind of behind us, so.
Bravo Delta, that's 25 right, Delta 50.
Airspeed is dependent on the pitot tube, which requires ram air. There's your response.
We're 4-5 X-ray Sierra. Are you familiar with the Takeoff system?
I mean, overall, this plane, like, they really improved the textures in this thing, by the way. Like, this thing looks a lot better. It runs a lot better. The frame rate's definitely way better than it used to be. I am very impressed with this update, I will say. It was a plane that I would say was okay, but maybe not fantastic before, and now it's much better.
Oceanside.
I don't know if it's it's obviously kind of expensive, so the cost is. He took my spot.
Victor 363.
The cost is something that you'll have to figure out if it's worth it for you, but I am happy with the plane.
Victor 8 to Paradise.
Okay. One of you.
And then direct.
Turn him off. I guess we'll park here in this spot where we're definitely not we're definitely not going to fit here, but hey, whatever. Close enough, right? 47 Bravo. All right, here we go. Totally enough room. Not at all concerned. Make way. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. 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 Okay. And right on the net. There we go. Yep. No problem. We didn't hit anybody, at least. All right. Let's turn the APU on. So let's do that real quick. And lower ECAS, lower center ECAS. We want the stat, I believe. That'll give me the, yep, APU's coming online. Wait till that M1 rises. Okay, I pop on the overhead panel, APU gens. We want those to be available. As soon as they are, we'll crank them on and we'll get the sucker turned off. Fits like a glove, I know, man. Plenty of space. Never doubted myself for a minute. Okay, well the APU, I can't. APU gen won't turn on. APU bleed will turn on though. And we'll shut the engines off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the APU gen come on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Los Angeles International Airport, where the local time is 5:34 p.m. There will be another flight. We're going to head up to San Francisco momentarily. Just go ahead and push this sucker back, do the turn, get it all set up, push her back, and then get out of here. So if you're on PilotEdge, come join me. They're probably going to kill me for saying that. As we take off eastbound out of Los Angeles. Not awkward at all. No, no, no. Hey, guys. How's it going? It's Big Bertha, Queen of the Skies. Oh, yeah, here's something I noticed when I was setting up. Check out the wings when it's windy out. Like, you'll see them kind of tick, like right there. Like, the wing flex is kind of doing a little flappy thing. Hard DJ, take it easy, man. Yeah, don't forget to fuel up this time, I know. We gassed up last time. Apparently it just wasn't enough. Anyway, I'm going to step away for a few minutes. I got to use the little boys' room and grab another beverage. And then we'll head on up to San Francisco. So if you guys are taking off, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you're sticking around, we'll see you here in another 5 minutes or so. And, yeah, we'll be right back. She just wants to fly. God. It's so much fun flying a big plane, man. I don't do this nearly enough. Wait till the PMDG 747 comes out. It'll be a good time. Where's the volume at? There we go. All right, we'll be right back. Legacy, we'll see you, man. You need to turn off. All right. See who stuck around. That wing flex, man. Flight Factor ain't got nothing on this. Some of the dumb things you sometimes find in flight simulators. I mean, I can imagine the wing would be shaking a little bit, but probably not like that. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back. We're still going. Yeah, so we're back. I got some Courvoisier. Start drink. That's a lot of Courvoisier. We'll be okay by the end of this night, I think. It's going to be a good flight. Let's put it that way. Pilot of my mind. Well, thank you for sticking around, man. Boeing Man 2425, welcome aboard. Simbones, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Pilot Sage, welcome aboard. CA 1012 Falcon 5, welcome aboard. Screech 82 is in the house. It's good to see all you guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. It does look like a little bit like a diving board, yeah. It grew before you. I promise you, we're not flying real planes tonight, so we're cool. We cool. All right, let's pop inside here. Went ahead and I found a route using FlightAware. So that's what we're going to go ahead and fly. It'll be the Ventura departure. It looks like coming out of here. Ventura 7. And let's edit. Dip, 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 dip. And plate. Los Angeles. Airport. Departure. Ventura 7. And then San Francisco. Diagram. And arrival is going to be the Surfer 2. All right. And the Ventura departure is just a vector departure too, so there's not much going on there. All right, let's go ahead and call up and get our clearance. American 717, LAX, San Francisco, and craft. And let's go ahead and get this done. Get it done. Get it. Is that LAX? Yeah. 2035. I bet he is busy. Call it a hunch. Drunk tie fly. I'm not gonna be drunk, man. You guys would probably not. I don't think I would ever get drunk on stream. I'll get happy. I might get drunk on somebody else's stream. You know, guarantees there.
701 Julie Romeo radar contacts altitude.
P3 is taking forever to level. You got some time, Chevy, man.
1,300 1 Romeo.
You might want to find a way to skip the IRS alignment and whatnot, but you still got some time.
Lima, runway 6 ready for westbound departure.
2014 X-ray, San Bernardino Tower, runway 6. We have a takeoff right down, departure approved.
6 cleared for takeoff, right down with November 2014 X-ray.
LA clearance envoy 322 clearance Santa Barbara.
Somebody going to Santa Barbara.
Envoy 322, no flight plan for you. Refile.
LA clearance, American 717 heavy IFR, San Francisco.
American 717. Retard. Clearance from request.
Good timing on that one. Kicker 5045. Keep up the good work. Cheers, my friend. Thank you very much for the tip. That was coming in as I was as he was telling me, read back.
Brownfield ground, November 4.
Our clearance on request. My concern for a moment there. Was that I would not hear the actual clearance. But thankfully, he didn't give the clearance.
Runway 26 right via Alpha, number 45 X-ray Sierra.
Retard. Santa Barbara, Santa Monica, Santa Claus. Does anybody have it with their sim as an external FMS? Symbols, I've seen people do that.
Last aircraft calling was entirely
when I went to South Bend to RA Flyer to fly an RA Flyer sim, he was using Air FMC as his FMC on the tablet. So I've seen it done, but I haven't done it myself.
American 717, Los Angeles clearance delivery, clear to the San Francisco International Airport, Ventura 7 departure, San Marcos transition, then as filed. Climb via SID, accept, maintain 3000. And departure on 1... Hold on, standby.
That's about as much as I can dance right there. Flap set, good to see you, buddy. We're flying, man. Megamas, welcome aboard. Happy Saturday, or happy Friday to you.
Departure frequency 125.2 and squawk is 3273.
Go to San Francisco Airport. Ventura 7 departure. San Marcos transition is filed. Climb via the CITIC at maintain 3000. Departure 125.2. Squawk 3273 for American 717.
American 717, readback is correct.
Okay.
Envoy 3.
Turn that guy off. I do not have a subscribe button. I wish I did. I don't stream enough right now though for partnership, but it's one of those things we're going to be pushing. That's going to be a 2017 goal. Is going to be partnership and all that stuff and getting the sub button down there. But yeah, for the time being, just you know, come tune in. We'll have a good time. Whatever. If you want to support me, you're more than welcome to send me a beer. I will not complain by that, and I thank you for that too. All right, let's go to route page, KLAX. And we're going up to KSFO. Put that in there. Activate. Execute. And Los Angeles, we're going to plan for runway 7 left. And it's going to be the Ventura 7 departure to San Marcos. We go to the route page. And then after San Marcos is going to be... Where's my route? Stoked. After Stoked, it's going to be Surfer. FR. And then we'll go to the departing and arriving page. Arriving at San Francisco on the... we'll plan for the ILS. Probably 28 left is what we're going to get from Menlo. I know that just because I know it. On the Surfer 2 from Surfer. Execute that. Legs, vectors, Ventura. Yep. And gnarly waves, epic eddy, swells. I know those are all correct. Menlo, Heman, Ooh. Let's delete the second Heman there. Nobody needs 2 Hemans in their life. Met 747, man. Welcome aboard, my friend. You are just in time for the second flight. You missed us. You missed an eastbound landing into Los Angeles, and now we're gonna have hopefully an eastbound departure, and we're flying up to San Francisco. So things in SoCal have been kind of silly lately. Kind of silly. All right, execute that. Next up, we need people, fuel, and gas. People, fuel, and we need people and fuel. So load page. 90% loaded. That's good. We're gonna leave the same passenger and all that stuff in there. However, fuel. It's saying I need 20.7 fuel. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put 30 in there.
Retard.
Just to make sure I got enough.
Retard.
Malone 192. Hello, Cat. Happy Friday. Spot the Epic E1000 and the Viper Jet. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Malone, cheers, my friend. Thank you very much. You picked 2 awesome planes. I don't fly that Viper Jet nearly as much as I should, to be honest. I really do enjoy that thing. But thank you again, man. I'm still working through the first drink of the night. Gotta pick up the pace on that. That's a really good, like, if you guys like gin, Monkey 42. Monkey 42 gin is amazing. Like, it's so good. All right. Fuel is loading. It's going 20 up to 30. How much does the FMC say we need? It says we need 7.1. That is full of shit. There's no way we're going to get out of here at 7.1, so we're going to go to 30. Because we tried to do that last time, and that wasn't enough. That was definitely not enough gas. 02, I don't know. I don't even know what to put in for the reserve. 02 is fine. I should have used SimBrief for something to put this all together, but hey, I didn't. Good there, good there. Thrust limit and 45 right there. Go ahead and derate 10%. Takeoff. Flaps 10. 138, 151, 162. A little heavier this time. Trim's going to be 7.0. So we'll set that trim to 7.0. Right there. Yeah. Ben M. Flight, welcome aboard. Good to see you. And Brown Bag Coat, I'm glad you told me who you were, man. It's a pleasure to have you on board, sir. We should talk at some point. That's all set. Okay, so that's all done. Let's come up here to the glare shield. 162, so we'll say 182 for the climb out speed. And if we look at the Ventura departure, new there, come over here, go to KSFO. Front Zien, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Happy Friday. If that's download. If you guys haven't seen this Navigraph charts, I use this occasionally still. I use this exclusively when I travel, when I do anything international. All my domestic stuff I now do mostly on my iPad using 4Flight, but this still comes in handy once in a while. So KLAX over to KSFO, and we're also kind of killing time because I know some folks wanted to come in here and we're having some issues. So the Ventura, Los Angeles departures. Oh man. SIDS, not SIDS West. Is this? Oh yeah, it's gonna have the Ventura departure right here. Okay. So the Ventura departure is fly heading 071, radar vectors Ventura, and then San Marcos. So that's actually super, super, super easy. There's no altitude restrictions. The only you have altitude restrictions when you're leaving Santa Monica, or leaving, I should say, to the west. But if we're gonna go to the east, so we don't have to worry about that. So we're gonna put 071 as the heading. 071 is the heading. That's good. And we're climbing via Citix at maintain 3000. And our squawk was 3273. 3273. And we'll go to squawking Charlie. Okay, glare shield is set, FMC is set. Transponder's good to go. I think we're ready to push. Yeah? Chevy, man, were you trying to get loaded up? Yeah, you're loaded up. I see it, JetBlue 727. You should have some time. It's gonna take me a few more minutes to get going here anyway. So we'll push ourselves back into the chute here, get our engines turned on, and then we'll work on getting out of here. Fuel's loaded up, all that good stuff. Great. You know, we never did the signs last time. Where are the signs? Will they open up my eyes? That's probably why we didn't do the signs last time, because I can't find them. Are they over here? Oh yeah, there's the seatbelts. And there's no smoking. There's no non-smoking sign. I guess everybody can smoke then, right? That's how I interpret that. Yeah, dumb jokes. Okay. Anyway, come on down here. Tow. Disengage the park brake. We'll send him back at a high rate of speed. We will send him back. Engage tow. Yes, that's right. All right. Rocking this thing. Just rocking it. Oops, this way is where we want to go. All right, Chevy, good to hear, man. DS Joe, welcome aboard. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Logan Malice, welcome aboard as well. It does look pretty cool, doesn't it? I'll take it. Grambo Aviation, welcome aboard as well. All the cool kids are coming out here. It's funny. It's funny how you guys, like, there's a very distinct group of people that I generally see on the first flights, and then there's a distinct group of people that comes in, you know, a little bit later in the flights. Like Met 747, I can always count on seeing him for the second flight because he's a West Coast guy and all that good stuff. All right, pop you in right there. Toes disengaged. All right, overhead panel. We'll go PAX 2, PAX 3 off. APU bleed is on. Plenty of PSIs in the tanks, right? Let's check on that. ECS. 50-50. Yep, okay. Now let's put you back onto engine. And we'll make sure we get these things turned on. All right, engine 2 and 3. 2, 3, or 3 and 4, I should say. And engage those. These things don't really have a good spool up. They're just like on. That might be the only complaint that, or one of the complaints that I really have about this is that the engines don't spool up. Flash 23, good to see you, man. Rudyism, welcome aboard. Speaking of people coming in late on the second half. Trip Shot, welcome aboard as well. Yeah, I never noticed the rear wheels turning either. I wonder if that's a thing that they added in the 1.5 update. Because like I know that it does it. Like I know that some planes do that. I'm pretty sure. I'm assuming this one does it as well if they're modeling it. But I never noticed that in the previous versions. All right, that's 2 good engines. Let's go for 2 more. 1, 2. And this may not be the proper way to do things, but it's close enough. Close enough for government work. No, actually, we found... Here, I'll do it again. American 747 images. There's one right there. I'm assuming that's real. That's a sim. I mean, that's real. This is an old one, but... Maybe that is fake, though. That could be a fake picture. I don't know. They definitely have older ones. Maybe they don't have many newer ones. And I'm not sure if that's, like, I don't know if that's fake or real. I don't even know where that comes from. A Flickr. Yeah, it came from Flickr, so I bet that's a real picture. I don't know. All right, 2 good engines now, or 4 good engines, I should say. And we will go ahead and go flaps 10. 1, 2, 3 to 10. Lights can now come on. The beacon was already on. 1, 2, 3. Come on outside, do a flight control check here. Left aileron. Check. Full right aileron. Check. Full back. Check. Full forward. Check. Right rudder. Left rudder. Oh, well, whatever, man. We fly fake planes, we're flying fake liveries. I think it looks pretty cool. Alright. Now we need LE ground. Ground on the south side is 121.75. $21.75, and tower on the south is 20.95. And we'll turn you up there. Profile FF, it's good to see you, man. We are in Los Angeles right now. We're going to head up to San Francisco.
For taxi, say again, call sign only.
American 299.
American 299, runway 7 left, taxi via Charlie 9 Bravo uniform.
What are we next?
Charlie 9 or Bravo.
Charlie 10.
For American 299.
El Monte Tower, November 2014 X-ray.
Oh, I need to grab the weather.
10 miles east of airport.
One last thing to do here. 03012, gust 22, same weather. 3002 on the altimeter. So the winds are the same. The altimeter is 1 notch higher. And we'll turn the traffic on there too. Get the TCAS. Actually, you know, one of the things we didn't do.
2014 X-ray.
This plane somehow has a map.
Runway 1.
Which is kind of crazy.
And report 3 miles east.
Is there somebody? Oh, there's somebody taking off right now.
1, and you'll report 3 miles east, November 2014 X-ray.
That might be the envoy guy going to Santa Barbara.
322 ready to go. Runway 7 left.
Sorry about that.
Runway 322, LA Tower, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff, wind 03012, gust 22.
They don't currently have a 747. They definitely don't have an 8. Okay. Well, the picture I showed you was an 8, so that's probably faked.
Redwood 948, San Francisco Tower, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff,
whatever, man.
wind
We're going to fly it anyway.
Runway 1 left, clear for takeoff, Redwood 948.
Number 2567 Lima, advice, ready to copy.
Nice HDCSL there. A320.
Number 2567 Lima, clear to John Wayne Airport, Elmo 8 departure to Elmo.
Might actually be an A320.
Climb via SID, accept, maintain 4,000, expect 5,000 in 5 minutes, departure
flash our
on
lights at him.
134.2, squawk 1551.
Okay, clear the John Wayne, Elmo 8, Elmo, and then as file.
There is an old American livery.
5 and 5.
Let's see here. How about this? I didn't really care for the way this one looked, though, was the thing. Like, it looked okay, but it looks kind of... It looks kind of, I don't know, maybe not great. And there's a problem with the texturing on this, too, in the inside of the engines. So that's why I opted to go with the new look for the American livery. And I really like the new look for the American livery anyway. Fake or not. Los Angeles ground, American 717 Heavies at Charlie 10 with the weather. Just waiting on the taxi clearance. Is this plane a worthwhile...
American 717, runway 7 left, taxi via Charlie 10, Bravo uniform.
7 left, Charlie 10, Bravo uniform, American 717 Heavy. Is it worth investment? That's kind of up to you. Like, I know that's a super cop-out answer, but I think if I had bought this plane today
to verify squawking 5525
and paid full price, I would have been happy with it. Okay, so I think that it was a decent investment myself. Now, your mileage may vary.
With 948, squawk code assigned was 5525, 5525. Need you to check your transport.
I think it's a good plane. If you enjoy...
Jesus. 948, thank you. Connect NorCal departure.
Oh, man. Plane just totally tried to go into toga mode there.
27 LA ground away 7 left, taxi via
because I hit flight change mode.
Uniform.
7 left,
I thought we were done. I thought we were out of here.
November 201 for X-ray, 3 miles.
2014 X-ray, runway 1, clear to land.
Nautical mileage may vary.
301 for X-ray.
I mean, yeah, there were a lot better tube liners. Like, Steve is good to see you, man. Lost Kiwi, good to see you, buddy. Lost Kiwi, welcome aboard, my friend. Alpha 11, welcome aboard as well. What's my model matching? I'm using some HD CSLs that are not public. That Mr. FlightXPX has put together for us. So, yeah, I know like the A320 unfortunately is not public, and it's part of the pilot. It's using some stuff in the PilotEdge client, and then it's actually using like the model from the JAR Designs A320. And Tyler never got, or FlightXPX never got permission to push that public, so it remains a private thing. Sorry.
Ready for taxi with the weather.
It looks cool though, right?
American 1130, Los Angeles ground, runway 7 left, taxi via Charlie 10.
Was that a
Bravo,
Southwest taxi?
uniform,
Yeah, that was close to a Southwest taxi.
To a JetBlue
I mean, a Southwest taxi would be if I was doing like 30 knots over the ground right now. Like even at 20 knots ground speed, it's pretty close to being Southwest.
And uniform, and we will give way for the JetBlue if we see him.
Put the fuel in there.
Bravo, you said.
Stab is empty.
American 1130, affirmative. He just crossed, or he just passed Charlie 10. He's no longer a factor for you.
Roger that, American 1130.
Yeah,
American
buddy.
299, ready to go, 7 left.
American 299, Los Angeles tower, wind 020.
Right.
At 12, gust 22.
2095 for tower, and then departure is going to be 25.2, 2520. Good there. Was the freighter updated as well? I believe so, yeah. I think they were all updated. See ya! Eventually. Don't be bashful, man. Just punch it and go. There he goes. Now we'll see ya. LA Tower, American 717 Heavies holding short 7 left.
American 717 Heavy, Los Angeles Tower, runway 7 left, line up and wait, traffic departing.
Line up and wait, 7 left, American 717 Heavy. Alright. Get them sounds up there. This taxiway feels quite narrow. See ya, buddy.
Skyline 14 X-ray, taxi to parking via
And we'll get the lights on.
right
1,
on
2,
Charlie and Alpha to the ramp and
4
pass
strobes.
for the Cat 7.
Right on Charlie and Alpha to the ramp. Thank you for Cat 7 November
7 left identified. The auto brake to RTO. I'll go ahead and pull you out now to
American 299 contact SoCal departure.
that. Okay, so we're
Departure.
071 up to 3,000 feet. Okay, that's going to spool them up.
727 Los Angeles Tower, hold short, runway 7 left at uniform.
Hold short 7 left, uniform for 727.
Yeah, you get to wait, buddy. That's right. Check that out, though. Another HD livery. That one is actually available. That one's publicly available on the PilotEdge website. Grambo Aviation, hello to you too, sir. Paddlin, welcome aboard. I got a screenshot earlier. I think we're going to change the screenshot this week up a little bit. Just get the little wing view there, looking out over the some of the photo reel coming into Los Angeles. I was pretty happy with that. I think that's going to be it this week. Little itty bitty JetBlue. You don't even see me? What? We'll put the auto throttle on here in a second. If I try to put the auto throttle on right now, it's going to spool the engine. There is no...
717 heavy, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff, wind 02012, gust 22.
Clear for takeoff, 7 left, American 717 heavy. Alright, here we go. Oh, shoot. You know what? You. Alright, there we go. I don't want the speed brake arm, though. Guess I don't have a choice right now. Speed brake's not supposed to be armed, but whatever. Alright, here we go. Spool them up. Arm the auto throttle. See ya. Airspeed's alive. Frame rate is in the
727.
dump right now.
Runway 7 left, alignment weight.
Alignment weight 7 left for 727.
Definitely gusty here.
V1. Rotate. V2.
Positive rate. Gonna gear up.
American 717 heavy, contact SoCal departure, have a great flight.
Departure 717. See ya.
American 299, turn left,
Hey,
heading 290, climb and
Marcus.
maintain 13,000, vector for Ventura.
Alright.
Alright, turn left, heading 290, and
Let's put her in flight change mode there. Actually, let's just go vertical speed. Start speeding her up too while we're at it.
299, turn left, heading 290, climb and maintain 13,000.
We'll speed ourselves up.
Alright, left, heading 290, up to 13,000 for American 299.
250. SoCal departure, American 717 heavy, 2,500, 3,000.
American 717, heavy, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000.
And up to 5,000, American 717 heavy.
Delta
250 knots, go to flight change mode.
30.
And nose going to come way up here. Ring the taxi lights off. And after takeoff, gears up, lights are out, auto brakes off, lights are set. Oh, yeah, lights are set up there. And flaps are in.
American 299, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
I don't know why you get an alert there. Here, center tanks are empty, so we'll turn that off. There's 5,000 feet, 250 knots, what we're shooting for. A little quick, but that's all right. Now we're flapping away. Digga, 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 digga. Pizza Dude, welcome aboard. Good to see you, man. Beaver Big Do, not going to happen. Welcome aboard, though. Cooper KC3, welcome aboard. Can we get a view of the airport? Yeah, we can get a view of the airport out of here. Turn that down a little bit. There we are, taking off out.
American 717 Heavy, climb and maintain 13,000.
13,000, American 717 Heavy.
Delta 250, Los Angeles Airport. 1 o'clock, 12 miles. Report when you have in sight. Delta 250, clear digital approach, runway 7 right.
And off we go.
American 299 LA Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 230. When able, proceed direct to the Ventura VOR. Join the departure.
Why have only 2 engines when you can have 4 at twice the price? I like the way you think.
American 717, turn left heading 280, vector for the Ventura VOR.
Left 280, vectors Ventura, American 717 Heavy. Alright, make that big left turn there.
American 299, sir, that was not for you. Your last instruction was when able, proceed direct to the Ventura VOR and join the departure.
That is so crazy taking off like that. Like, it's so weird taking off out of the, taking off towards the east, man. You got Chevy back there right behind me.
Radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
13,000 for 727.
Well, that seems like quite the bank angle. I guess it's a 30-degree bank angle, though. That's normal. But, man, that feels alarming.
Good evening.
All right. And we'll go to probably 265 is going to be our climb speed here. So that's my guess. I can check, though. VNAV, 265 is the econ speed. I have no idea what just beeped at me. Not going to worry about that.
American 717 Heavy, contact LA Center, 125.27.
2527, American 717 Heavy. 2527. LA Center, American 717, 11,700 for 13,000.
American 717 LA Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 230. When able, proceed direct to Ventura VOR and join the Ventura 7 departure.
Flight level 230, direct to Ventura VOR and resume the, or join the Ventura 7 departure, American 717 Heavy. Alright, so we'll make a little turn here. Put ourselves in the general direction of Ventura. And we'll come on down here, go to the FMC, go to the legs page, grab Ventura, punch that up at the top, execute that.
American 1130, SoCal departure.
And then we'll put ourselves into LNAV mode.
3000.
And now we should be direct Ventura.
JetBlue 727, turn left heading 280, contact LA Center 125.27.
Man, that departure is so cool! That is so awesome doing that. Only because we don't get to do that very often, right?
LA Center, JetBlue 727 is leaving 9,000.
But that's way cooler than the loop departure. That's for sure. Got downtown Los Angeles right below us.
27 Los Angeles Center. Good evening. When able, proceed direct to the Ventura VOR. Climb and maintain flight level 230.
Holy cow, man!
Direct Ventura and flight level 230 for JetBlue 727.
I could hear myself in the background of Chevy's radio calls there.
American
That's a bummer, Chevy.
Los Angeles Center 133.55.
That is so cool.
133.55. See you.
American 717, contact LA Center 133.55.
3355, American 717. 13355. Activate.
American 299, crossing 18,200 for 230.
Whoa, hey, hello there.
American 299, Los Angeles Center. Roger,
traffic.
Flight level 300.
He's not on the TCAS, though.
Foxtrot, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Oh, now he is. TCAS was turned off. That's why I said traffic. Los Angeles Center, American 717, flight level 184, flight level 230.
American 717, LA Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 380.
And flight level 380, American 717. All right, 380, like so. We'll go ahead and engage the VNAV there. VNAV is going to climb us, looks like a little bit more conservatively than we were. It's okay. The VNAV is also going to make the transition over to Mach Force too at 0.848.
SoCal approach, roger. I have your request. You can expect that.
All right, back outside. Not sure where Chevy's at. Probably lost him by now behind us.
American 1130, turn left heading 280 vectors for Ventura.
They got us spaced out pretty well though. Birdie the Cat, welcome aboard, man. Good to see you. Your TCAS says, I ain't scared.
Number 584,
I know, man.
Contact SoCal approach now 119.6. So long.
Cooper KC3, somebody answered it, but this is the SSG 7478I Intercontinental. I'm climbing slow because that's what it tells me to do. 256 knots. Oh, I'm sorry, Chevy. Big lumbering behemoth. I do what the plane said to do. Plane said 256 knots is what we should be climbing at. So
29907.
That's what we're doing. And you get to deal with it.
1130, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
Chevy, how high are you going, man? Are you going all the way up to 18,000 or 28,000? Or 38,000, I should say. Dom2146, welcome aboard, man. Good to see you.
November 454, Echo Fox.
No, so the TCAS, so my TCAS,
for the ILS.
I was broadcasting mode Charlie because I have to be. I just had my traffic display turned off. So if I hit that button, it turns the traffic display off. And that's what it was yelling about. Hit the button again, turns traffic display back on.
1130 LA Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 230. When I will proceed directly. Let's see, actually you're on LAX 9, correct?
LAX 9.
No, you're going to get a vector beyond.
Oh,
I just got to
buddy.
get you away from the Bassett arrival here for just a moment. Give me one moment here. American 1130, just climb and maintain flight level 230. Turn right heading 350.
Jude the Mad Dog Pilot's American 299. All right, man. Up there in front. I'm glad you're flying along with me, Drew. Do I have the X-Plane 11 beta yet? Yes, I do. I was actually one of the lucky few that was given a press copy of the X-Plane 11 beta on Wednesday when I was back home for Thanksgiving. 1 second here. One thing I do want to do. Speed brake. There we go. Starting a speed brake. Yeah, so I got a press copy of the X-Plane 11 beta. I did not have a chance to fly it because I was not home, and then it came out. I have put a couple of hours into it, just sort of tooling about.
When able, actually correct.
However, my opinion is that it still needs a little bit of time to cook in the oven. The performance issues and some of the overall issues loading planes and whatnot are going to keep me from flying it here in the stream for a bit. I had thought about doing just an overall, we're going to cover this thing and show all the planes and this and that, but honestly, like, there's so many people that have done that, I kind of didn't feel like doing it. And this plane, this plane came out version 1.5, and I figured, okay, why don't we just cover this update instead? So that's what we did. And here we are. So yeah, we'll get into X-Plane 11 eventually. But not yet. I think I inadvertently ended up with a sunset flight on this one.
Redwood 948, I understand you are declaring an emergency with multiple engine failures. Turn right, heading 270. The closest
Crazy Carts,
Monterey.
welcome aboard. Happy Friday. We're heading to San Francisco, yeah. Isonic? Where are we going? Oh, yeah, we answered that. Welcome aboard, Isonic. Good to see you. You are a bit late. You've missed the second departure. Actually, CMC, you've been here off and on all night. But we landed at Los Angeles. We took off at Los Angeles. Now we're heading up to San Francisco. And this will definitely be the last flight of the night.
Over 45 X-ray Sierra, SoCal approach. Okay, you're missing calls, sir. Number 45 X-ray Sierra, you need to contact
Speedbird
SoCal
says the
approach
747-400
128.1.
X-Plane 11, same levels as 747-8i, in my opinion. It might be, yeah. I haven't had a chance to, I didn't actually try that one.
133.55.
X-Boom, welcome aboard, sir. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Mike21, welcome aboard.
Roger, John Wayne, altimeter 3002.
Olympic Records, welcome aboard to you as well, sir. Happy Friday to everybody. Thank you guys all for coming out and joining me tonight. It's been fun. That's enjoyable.
Hey, sir, good evening, Mark 1130, flight level 204, climbing flight level 230.
But yeah, the engine failures are a bummer.
30 LA Center, good evening, climb maintain flight level 250.
Climbing to flight level 250, Mark 1130.
When was the SSG updated? Polygon?
Kelly 584,
Paul?
SoCal approach.
Paul
Roger.
Igon?
You have the weather for Montgomery?
Welcome aboard, man. It was updated last week, I believe. It was either last week or this week. It's been like it's been in the last sometime the last 7 days.
Runway 28 right.
Is there a cabin? Nah, there's no cabin modeled. We can go back there. And there is nothing. Like there's some walls.
American 299, can you get direct surf?
There's no cabin. Chevy, you're catching up to me, buddy.
American 299 after the San Marcos VOR, clear direct surfer.
Right at San Marcos.
And the other aircraft stepped on, say again.
I sink. Okay. I sink. Got that. It's kind of how it's spelled.
On again. You're looking for John Wayne altimeter, is that correct?
X-Boom was watching me watching my old streams on YouTube. Showed him my follows. Wow, it's good to hear, man. I'm glad you came here to join us tonight. This is probably your first live stream then, isn't it, man? So welcome aboard. Hold on for dear life. Yeah, that too. Beeping is passing 10,000. Oh, right, yeah. 10,000 feet, letting the flight attendants know you can serve whatever crap they throw at you. And where are we all supposed to sit? I don't know, man. The peanut gallery. We'll stream you. We'll stream you in for this flight.
Very good. Radar services are terminated. Have a good night.
Chevy doesn't trust the VNAV. I trust the VNAV. It's doing pretty well right now.
Number 454 Echo Foxtrot, turn right heading 130.
Smooth. Little Courvoisier tonight. Can't drink a lot of Courvoisier, or else you're going to definitely wake up with a nice little hangover. A lot of sugar in that drink, but one of them I can have.
Number 256.
Oh, there we go.
SoCal departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 5,000.
Just checking on some stuff here.
Or 67 Lima. When able, proceed direct Elmu and resume navigation.
All right. How are you guys doing tonight? Is my RX 480 up to X-Plane 11? I say this because I've read it's recommended to have a 1070 or higher to good performance. Paddling, yeah, I mean, it's tough to tell right now. The performance in X-Plane 11 is definitely not ideal with my card, but I think some of that is because overall the performance in X-Plane 11 is not ideal in general. My guess is that when they finally get Vulcan in, that will help immensely.
Number 584 Lima.
I mean, otherwise we'll see.
Right, heading 230 vector for the visual approach, so to maintain 6,000.
Yeah, you got plenty of time to grab a cold one, Drew.
Airline 4 Lima, Quebec to send and maintain 6,000.
Which Airbus do I recommend? Probably the JAR Design A320 or A330 in X-Plane. Those are really your only two options. There's the 350, which is okay, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. So yeah, Paddlin', we'll see how things go. I mean, the requirements are super steep right now, and I didn't have good performance when I was trying to run it the other day, but I think there's still a lot of optimizing yet to do based on what I've read. Ethan Seal, welcome aboard. Good to see you, man. We're doing pretty well. We're on flight number 2 here. We took off out of Los Angeles a few minutes ago, and making our way up to flight level 380, heading to San Francisco tonight.
Good evening, altimeter 3002.
Should be a good time. We got Chevy behind us getting pissed off because he thinks I'm going too slow. The guy you saw landing at Vegas, I was watching his stream and shouted you out. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, he ended up having a pretty good landing there. He shark finned it, but that's just a little scenery difference. Tyler Holtz, who was it, man? Who was the guy who was landing out there? You got a link to his channel? Excited for the JAR A340. Don't know when it's coming out. Yeah, me too.
Number 390 Delta Tango.
It'll be nice to have some more 4-engine planes out here. And I have to imagine, Blue Sky Star BSS is going to do a sound pack on that thing too. So I suppose we'll see.
Number 313 November SoCal departure, Burbank altimeter 3003. There's traffic 1 o'clock.
I have not tried to run this next plane 11. I don't know if anybody's tried to run this one.
5,000.
I have to imagine it would. Like, they just released an update for it, so you'd think that they would release one that works in next plane 11, but like the org forums might be your best bet for seeing how this thing works in 11.
Maintain VFR, do not exceed
The Joe Show, welcome aboard. Yeah, they still got a lot of optimizing to do. Chevy is triggered.
Foxtrot, turn left heading 030.
We're American 717 tonight.
November 4 Lima, Quebec, turn right heading 250, descend and maintain 5,000.
I mean, fantastic FPS is it's all relative. Like right now, we're probably doing 45, 50 or so. But taking off out of Los Angeles, we were definitely only doing about 25 to 30.
Number 313 November, contact.
I know Chevy's right there.
5.4.
Oop, that's the wrong window. Yeah, I mean I'm gonna get some speed here in a second. He's 402 over the ground, I'm 387, but I'm gonna speed up as soon as I level off. Because my cruise
Citation 313 November SoCal approach, roger.
My cruise is Mach .848. And I guarantee you he's not doing Mach .85 in his Boeing 737.
Foxtrot, 10 miles from Degme, turn left
he
heading
is right freaking there.
Descend and maintain 5,500 until established.
I also don't know how high he's going.
Runway 32 approach.
It looks like maybe he's chosen 34 and he's going to level off there. Guy in front of me is only doing 30, or only at 30,000. So there we go. 270. Mach .85. Only 410 over the ground, though. Not really going... Oh, yeah, dude, we got...
567 Lima contact.
Holy crap, dude. 100 knots, right quartering headwind there. Almost a direct crosswind. Yeah, dude, look at the crab on that sucker. Level of 34,000, got it. Ice-Nick, I do fly in Europe once in a while. I haven't done it in a while. I be honest, I'm kind of scared of Europe in some ways. I shouldn't be, but I am.
2567 Lima SoCal approach.
But yeah, Europe is. I want to do more Europe.
002.
I just haven't had a chance to. Yeah, if only that was off the tail, it'd be great. We definitely got that tailwind coming out from Vegas, that's for sure. That was a quick flight. This is what he's rocking. Let me see here, Chevy. Oh, the Flying 101? Yeah, that's a cool livery. You got clear skies, too, it looks like. Alpha Charlie 9er, welcome aboard. Jay Wang, welcome aboard. Good to see you guys. I had a great Thanksgiving, man. Thanks for asking. I drove out to Indiana. Spent a week or so with a bunch of my friends and family. It was great to see everybody. A couple friends that a bunch of those friends I only get to see like twice a year, so once or twice a year. So it's pretty awesome when we actually get together. And then I drove back. I drove about 4,000 miles in the last 6 weeks between Indiana and back, heading down to White Plains to catch the GSA Cirrus over to RA Flyers place, and then just a bunch of other driving around. FSX Player 27, new to the channel, just wondering, besides the airplane, what other add-ons do I use for X-Plane? So I run SkyMax Pro. SkyMax Pro is what I'm using for my texture, for my cloud textures. I use the real weather connector to sort of help draw all that stuff in. I'm still not entirely clear on what that thing does, but supposedly it's better. I run Ortho for XP ground textures. So I've used an application called Ortho for XP to generate all the photoreal scenery that you're looking at right now. I don't really use a lot in the way of plugins, to be honest with you. Like, Gizmo it's for airplanes. PilotEdge is my online service. The Python stuff is there mostly for X Economy, for FS Economy. There is a ground services plugin that I use once in a while. X Economy is FS Economy. SkyMax we talked about. X Camera for Track IR. Like, I don't use a lot of extra add-ons, to be honest. Like, there's definitely guys that do a lot more than I do. But yeah, I spend most of my money on airplanes and scenery at this point. And even scenery, I don't have to buy a whole lot of scenery. Like, most of the stuff we fly out of is freeware. The airport that we flew out of and the one that we're flying into. So Los Angeles and San Francisco are both fantastic freewares that are made by a gentleman called Mr. X. Should have dropped by Illinois. I was nowhere near Illinois. We were far eastern edge, northeast Indiana. Scared of the U.S. Different right asking for clearance, for example. Yeah, I mean, the U.S. is a bit different. I think what I've said, excuse me, what I've said before is that Europe and the U.S. are kind of terrifying in their own special ways. Like, they're each just different, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah. I fly in the U.S., I'm used to it, but I don't fly in Europe. You know, you fly in Europe, you're used to it, but you don't fly in the U.S. And there's guys that definitely do them both, though, like Giant Unicorn and obviously Matt Davies and Josh does it as well from time to time, and a whole bunch of other guys. But it's just getting over that hump and getting over there. But it's mostly like what I have scenery for. I've collect most of my scenery in the western U.S. and Southern California because that's where I do most of my flying. Like, that's where PilotEdge is at. That's where PilotEdge is going to be expanding to, so that's where most of my focus has been. So I'm working on building scenery out in Europe and just like getting used to the different procedures and the different way of doing departures and arrivals and whatnot. Flying tail dragger, pushback truck add-ons called ground services. The pushback truck that you saw with this plane was built into this plane, though. Electrician 1, good to see you, man. Marcus MMC, welcome aboard, buddy. Marcus MMC is our lovely controller this evening. Marcus, are you streaming? You should follow Marcus MMC, by the way, on Twitter, on Twitch. He streams his scope from time to time as he's controlling here on PilotEdge, which is pretty cool. I was watching him this afternoon. A little choppy up here tonight. When was the last time I used Track IR? I used it over the weekend with some Euro truck. But as far as in the plane, it's been a while since I've used it flying. I usually only use it for general aviation planes. I don't really care for using it for the airliners. And Mr. X is like Santa Claus. Yes, he is. Personal opinion, didn't purchase any airports for a sim because the amount of flying to them as opposed to the textures change in wilderness. Yeah, FSX player. The big thing about buying airports is like they have to be airports you're going to fly into a lot. And the thing about PilotEdge in particular is that you're flying into the same airports quite often. So like I've flown out of Las Vegas probably 200 times in this damn network. I've flown into Los Angeles, you know, easily 50, 60 times. Like, it's just, I would pay for payware for those airports just because I use them often, and it's kind of fun. Like, eventually you run out of money to spend. Like, you run out of planes to buy. It's like, might as well get some airports. OBFG2, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Beaver McDoo, how do you move the camera like that? Yeah, so I put this video tutorial together called "Welcome to X-Plane" on YouTube. Go check it out. I walk through pretty extensively how to use the camera system, but I use all of X-Plane's default camera system for the stuff that you're seeing right now. I've bound a bunch of cameras to hotkeys, and I can, I can move the camera around using various hotkeys and whatnot.
American
But
299, contact Oakland.
I would say go watch that video.
133.7.
Welcome to
So
X-Plane on my YouTube channel, and see if that helps you out there.
133.7, take it easy.
Shameless self-promotion. What website do I use to get an
American
ATIS? I use
1130,
SkyVector. I don't usually get an ATIS. I just get the METAR. Oh, speaking of,
134.65,
holy crap! Speaking of weather, we're not standard. Off by 200 feet there, or 100 feet there. Oops. Chevy won't be able to shoot me down. Winston 77 Jong, welcome aboard. KW20, welcome back, my friend. Mountain Flyer, you are late, man.
299,
But you'll get to catch the second landing here as we're coming into San Francisco.
Los Angeles.
J10GB, there is no cabin.
Misen, cross Clar at and maintain.
There is no cabin. It's not modeled.
Altimeter 3015.
For better or worse. Azure X1212, welcome aboard. Happy Friday to you, sir. I don't even want to think about how much money I've spent.
717, contact Oakland Center 133.7.
133.7, American 717. 13370. He'll probably give me some descent instructions. Oakland Center, American 717, flight level 380. Bouncy wings, yeah, no kidding. Am I thinking about
717 Oakland Center, good evening.
Oh, okay. Joshua Original, welcome aboard. Am I thinking about buying X Enviro potentially? I'm gonna wait and see what other folks are saying about it. I think Val Dudes is streaming it right now. Mr. Goofy Hand says, no cabin. No wonder American can't make any money. It's very expensive to run a plane with only people's luggage. How do I keep my PC cool and not crash the sim after extended time of use? Well, my house is super drafty, so my bedroom is usually quite cool. I have a ceiling fan that's always running, and then I have a water-cooled system. So I've tweaked my system and whatnot so that it's not going to crash. It's not going to overheat.
Number 2567, Lima, contact SoCal approach.
I think with X-Plane, FSX planes cost $5, 20 liveries.
American 299
Cost $20. X-Plane, the planes cost $30 and liveries are free. Yeah, well, in some cases, though, the 757 are charging for liveries. So not always the case.
JetBlue 727, contact Oakland Center 133.7.
Big Ryan, welcome aboard, man. Big Ryan's coming out of the closet. Says he enjoys X-Plane. That's all right, man. There's no reason why you can't fly both. Cirrus Max is in the house. Good to see you, Max. Max flies both of them. He regularly flies both sims. Chevy Rule 727 flies both sims.
Oakland Center, JetBlue 727.
I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret.
JetBlue 727, Oakland Center,
Yeah.
Roger.
Little secret for you right there.
FedEx 617, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
That's all we're going to say about that, though. It'll be a long time before you see that sim.
Number 2567.
I got a lot of work to do on it.
Roger, John Wayne, altimeter 3002. Expect the visual approach, runway 2 left.
Everyone's trying to make money. Got to make cash.
American 717, the Monterey altimeter is not loading for me. Stand by.
Standing by.
FedEx 617, Los Angeles Center, Roger, climb, maintain flight level 230.
Secret out was when I was playing it on Discord. Yeah, but most people in here are not on my Discord server. You should all join my Discord server. Come by, say hi sometime. Keep me entertained while I'm at work, please. That's cool, though.
All right, American 717, looks like we finally got the altimeter. Monterey's altimeter is 3018. Descend via the Surfer 2 arrival.
3018, and we'll descend via the Surfer 2 arrival, American 717. All right, let's look at this arrival real quick. What do we have to care about here? The Surfer 2 RNAV arrival says, cross gnarly above flight level 200 and 280 knots. We're not going to maintain 280 knots. Waves, 15,000 to 19,000, 280 knots. Epic, 10,000 to 15,000, 280 knots. Eddy above 6,000, 240 knots. Swells above 4,700 feet. And Menlo, 4,000, 230 knots. That is your arrival into San Francisco today. So we will set the altitude all the way down to 4,000 feet, because that's the bottom of the arrival. 4,000 feet.
FedEx 617.
And top of descent's coming up here very, very soon.
JetBlue 727, the Monterey altimeter 3018.
Coming up
Surfer
like
2 arrival. Do not exceed 280 knots in descent for separation.
Alright, well, descending via the Surfer 2, do not exceed 280 knots for JetBlue 727.
I don't actually know how to put this thing into manual descent mode. Just go. Just start. Go down. Push that button right there. It should start down, right? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna override the speed. Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? We need to go 280. We're gonna stay 280 knots. We'll override the speed to 280 knots, but we're gonna let the VNAV kind of do its thing. Just to do a favor for our friend behind us.
Number 45 Extra Sierra, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
All right. So theoretically, this should do 280 knots and follow the VNAV path. Once we get to the VNAV path, I guess we'll see what happens. Your guess is as good as mine on this one. Oh yeah, it really screwed that up, didn't it? It didn't load any of the VNAV stuff. It didn't load any of the stuff coming down.
X-ray Sierra, SoCal approach, Roger, advise me of the weather for San Bernardino, please.
Crap. All right, so let's do some surgery here. Waves we're gonna say is 17,000.
Sierra, SoCal approach, San Bernardino, altimeter 3007. Advise me of the weather.
All right, we gotta do some surgery on this this arrival. 280/7. Oops. 17,000. And that's gonna be waves. Did it take that? No, of course it didn't. Why would it? All right, fine, whatever. Vertical speed mode. I will just descend for you. Who needs VNAV anyway? So it totally didn't load that departure in right at all. And it's not letting me actually enter the departure properly, so whatever. We're direct to Surfer. Gnarly is going to be flight level 200, 280 knots. Above 200, 280 knots, I should say. Just arrest that descent a little bit.
We're 45 X-ray Sierra. Again, depart the Paradise VOR heading 030 after Paradise. Descend and maintain 4,000.
We should have no problems here. All right. I'm back. Looking at chat again.
Number 2567 Lima, fly heading 1.
I am flying in a Mr. X KSFO, yes.
4,000.
Do FMCs crash? All the time. You don't need an invitation to Discord. There's a link to it down below. I think there's a link to it right below my video here, but it should be 717ts.xyz/discord.
FedEx 989 Heavy. So
tried AI flies aircraft the other day in X-Plane 11, almost as good as a professional passenger simulator 2016. Ha! You know, I've never actually tried to do that before. I've never actually tried to run that mode where the AI flies the plane. I feel like maybe I'm missing something there.
American 299, contact NorCal approach 127.
Wow, yeah, good to see you, man. Thoughts on X-Plane 11? The performance sucks right now. There's a bunch of planes that aren't working properly. It needs a little more time to cook. And there's a whole lot of people that are covering it, so I'm sticking with X-Plane 10 for the time being. I'll probably do an X-Plane 11 stream. I want to do one next week. Just kind of like pop it up on Monday or something and fool around for a bit. A couple flights like the 737 and the MD-80, but yeah, for the time being, it's not going to be my main sim. It needs a little more time to cook. I definitely admire the people that are running it, you know, full bore. You got John Fly out there using it. You got Val Dudes is running it too, and just a whole bunch of other people. So I think it'll be a good sim. Like I think it's going to be a solid sim once they can work out some of the performance issues.
NorCal approach, Roger. San Francisco altimeter.
Mr. Victor Uniform, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard.
Please expect the visual approach, runway 28 left.
Ah, Tyler Holt said it was AJ. Okay. That's who landed the plane. If you really want to get my attention, use the @ Yeah, I do my best. If the recommended specs are what Laminar said they were earlier this year, won't be getting it anytime soon. Yeah. Need some lights on in the house here. The lights are on, so I don't know. I don't really know how the night lighting is in this plane. I guess we'll find out. I've never flown this thing at night. Get a nice little sunset arrival. Alright. Just send a little faster than that, I think. Alright, what do we got here? Gnarly above 20,000.
Las Vegas approach 125.
Waves is going to be 15 to 19.
American 1130 Vegas approach is 125.9er.
People don't have X-Plane 11. Anybody can get it now. The public beta. Well, yeah, I haven't heard anything about ETS's MD-80. I haven't seen any videos. I haven't heard any news. Nothing. It's been kind of dark there for a while. Edwin's practically pushing us backwards. Not far.
Roger, Las
Man.
Vegas altimeter 3003.
346 over the ground. 84 knots, right quartering headwind. Better than the 100 knots we had a second ago up at cruise. All right. Gnarly's 12 miles away. 7,000. Yeah, we'll be okay there. Make sure we don't go below 20,000 on that one. Yeah, you can get beta the full version, man. There's a demo out there too if you want to try. Demo's open to everybody. But yeah, the beta of the full version is out there, and they are actively developing and pushing out updates for it. Is that Monterey? I think it is. I think that's that's the Monterey Peninsula. That's gonna be like Pebble Beach right there. Huh. I think that's one of the expansion airports too, or one of the bonus airports, I should say, for the expansion. What is my opinion on seasonal craft beer? I don't like pumpkin. I don't like pumpkin anything. I don't like pumpkin beer. I don't like pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin cake.
Vector for Ventura. Contact LA
So
5.27. We'll get you higher there.
Yeah, no pumpkin stuff. But this is you're coming up on my favorite time of the year though, because you're coming up on stout and porter season. So yeah, those seasonal beers are pretty good. A little gingerbread in there once, or the like the gingerbread spice beers once in a while are pretty tasty. You know, you can have like one of those and you're good to go. I like my summer beers. I like my nice crisp Hefeweizens and your summer wheat beers. The Oktoberfest stuff is pretty good. I'm not a big fan of fruity stuff, and I really I despise pumpkin. Like, I want nothing to do with pumpkins. Yeah, way overdone. I honestly don't like the flavor of pumpkin. Just in that being in everything just really doesn't do it for me. All right, get that descent
FedEx
going down a little more.
989, LA Center, Roger. When able, proceed direct to the Ventura VOR. Correction.
All right, next up, Waves. Waves is 15,000 to 19,000 feet.
American 717, contact NorCal approach 127.15.
127.15, American 717.
JetBlue 727, contact NorCal approach 127.15.
All right. And let's grab the weather real quick.
JetBlue 727 is leaving flight level 230. This is via the Surfer 2.
JetBlue 727,
2806.
NorCal approach San Francisco altimeter 3020. Advise when you have the weather. Expect visual approach runway 28 left.
3020, advise when the weather, and expect the visual 28 left for JetBlue 727.
Number 2567 Lima, turn left now, heading 040. Descend and maintain 3000.
NorCal approach American 717 Heavy is flight level 207 Surfer 2, and we got whiskey.
Number 45 X-ray Sierra SoCal.
Is it Surfer 2?
Should be
Yeah, Surfer 2. Wow, I just totally mucked up that call.
American 717 Heavy NorCal approach, Roger. Thanks for whiskey. Expect visual approach runway 28 left.
We'll expect that 717 Heavy.
And NorCal approach, JetBlue 727 has weather in San Francisco.
JetBlue 727.
Tell him you got whiskey. Tell him you got whiskey. Whiskey is current.
At 4,000 now, the airport now 1 o'clock.
All right, 3020 on the altimeter there. So we're coming up on transition here. Waves, we got to be below 19,000, which will be just fine. So Waves is 15 to 19. After that, it's going to be Epic at 10 to 15. I'm going to pull this descent down just a little bit quicker here. We're not flying off the VNAV right now because the VNAV completely broke on me. Big surprise there, right, guys? When does the VNAV ever work?
Sierra, but again, you've got to request that way before you're 10 miles away from the airport, sir. I can't even touch you because you're below minimum vectoring altitude. How do you want to proceed?
You guys just talk amongst yourself. Cole Hood, good to see you, man. We do have whiskey. Silent Dark 666. Welcome aboard, man. Silent Dark, man. I'm not going to repeat that over. I'm not going to repeat that, but that is hilarious and so true. Electrician 1 asks what qualifies as a heavy aircraft in ATC. It's based on the max takeoff weight. So if the max takeoff weight is above a certain value, then you're classified as a heavy. And it basically just means there's additional consideration required for the controllers for things like separation and whatnot. So they have to leave more space behind you for planes for wake turbulence purposes.
Los Angeles Center 133.55. American 1130 to set and maintain 8,000.
That's right, Key Duffy. There's an old Miller brewery near me that's going to start malting barley for a small craft beer market. That's pretty awesome, Mr. Goofy Hands. Is Miller still running the brewery, or did somebody buy the brewery?
FedEx 989 LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Okay,
FedEx
Epic is
17. You able to climb and maintain flight level 440?
that wasn't me.
Anyway, FedEx 617 disregard. Just descend and maintain flight level 400.
617. That's definitely not me. Okay, so Epic is going to be 10,000 to 15,000, 280 knots. And we'll be looking to slow down here once we cross Epic. We can go ahead and pull that descent back a little bit here. VNAV seems to be one of the hardest things to get right, especially in the descent. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the VNAV in the descent is where it's actually important, too. And I think, I gather, even in the real world, a lot of planes, at least a lot of, like, up until maybe the last 10 or 15 years, a lot of planes failed to get it right.
299, contact NorCal approach.
Folks talk about the 737-300 and some accounts from real pilots where they basically say, like, screw it. Like, they didn't use it half the time.
135.65 for American 299.
I mean, it's a computer, and it's dealing with a whole bunch of variables, and at some point it's going to get some bad data. So it doesn't surprise me that it might have issues.
John Wayne Tower 126.8. Have a great night.
JF Crampert. Good to see you, man. Just got home from dinner. Glad I caught you. Well, welcome aboard, man. What'd you have for dinner tonight, man? Did you go out? Eat home? All right, 10,000 at Epic. Pull the nose up a little bit more here. So we're coming down pretty good.
Back at 299 NorCal approach.
As soon as we cross Epic, we're going to be dropping our speed back to 250. And then we'll start looking to get back to 240 for Eddie. Little puffy clouds up there.
American 717 Heavy, contact NorCal approach 135.65.
3565, American 717 Heavy. Uh-oh, what? That was a problem. NorCal approach American 717 Heavy's 12,000, Surfer 2.
American 717 Heavy, NorCal approach. Good evening, San Francisco, altimeter 3020. Depart Menlo heading 310, vector visual approach runway 28 left.
310 out of Menlo. We'll expect the visual for 28 left, American 717 Heavy.
American 1130, descend and maintain 7,000.
20 miles to Eddie. Eddie's above 6,000 feet. Bringing that speed back. We'll go ahead and bring the nose up a little bit too. Help that help that speed come back. And lights can now come on. 1, 2. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4.
American 1130, wonderful winter left downwind runway 2.
Light that sucker up.
Approach.
And the wing light on too. Oh man, the wing light looks really cool across those engines. Look at that. So that's with the wing light. That's without the wing light. Okay, without the wing light. With the wing light. Yeah, that looks cool. It's the little dumb things in life, man. I'm telling you. All right. So we need to be above 10,000 crossing Eddie. Or above 6,000 crossing Eddie, I should say. We're 16 miles away. 4,000 away. Yeah, we're going to cut it pretty close there. Eddie will be 240 knots.
Okay, approach. JetBlue 727, leaving 12,800, beat Surfer 2.
Let's come on down here, go to minute ref.
Depart Menlo heading 340.
Approach. We'll approach flaps 30, so it's going to be 145.
340 for the visual 28 left, approach JetBlue 727.
145 on the VREF. Okay. Happy with that. Okay, we got some traffic ahead of us. We see on the TCAS about 10 miles out. I think that's gonna, excuse me, that's gonna be him right there.
American 1130 turning left base, contact Las Vegas.
That'll be the guy who we're following in. There should be the asshole back here behind us somewhere. You probably can't see him yet though. By asshole, I mean awesome dude named Chevy Rule 727. Have you ever heard of using a block altitude for multiple aircraft? No. I have not. Brown bag code, thanks for the linking that to him, man. University 40 miles northeast of here. It's all the Tigers consolidated out of the aviation campus. In Greensboro, North Carolina. Add a strong redneck accent to that. Greensboro, North Carolina. Nah, Chevy's a good dude. We like Chevy. What does that do? You can click it. Do anything though. I want to get some more lights in here. Like the displays, I don't think the displays are bright enough right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's a little brighter. And I think I can do the same thing over there, can I? Huh? I don't know how to make the middle one brighter, but we'll deal with that. It's alright. Coming up on Eddie, we'll get ourselves back to 240 knots now. And we're supposed to be above 6,000 feet, 240 knots at Eddie. And we should be okay for that. Kind of surprised we're not getting one of the published visuals on here. It'd be a good night for it. Would it be? Would it be Quiet Bridge down here? No, it'd be Tiptoe down here to the south. Yeah, the Tiptoe visual. You call the Dumbarton bridges, which are going to be... Is that the Dumbarton? No, that's the San Mateo. There's the Dumbarton right there. I don't know. I'm just talking to myself now. That little line that keeps popping up on there is a little worrying to me. Yeah, that one right there. That's not supposed to be there. Keeps getting something real wrong there. I think it's screwing with my top of descent or something. I don't know. As long as the plane keeps flying, we'll deal with that. It's like a laser light show going on right there, man. Not sure what kind of point it's trying to make. All right. Eddie, swells. Swells is... We gotta start slowing down some more here, I think. Swells is above 4,700. And then Menlo is going to be 230 knots, 4,000.
American 299 San Francisco Airport, 12 o'clock, 11 miles.
Ooh, hello.
Great field for American 299.
American 299, cleared visual approach, runway 28 left.
Wait for the visual.
Little foggy San Francisco haze going on.
17 heavy traffic, 12 o'clock, 8 miles. Airbus 7, an Airbus 737, how about that? And Airbus 320 descending out of 3,500.
Negative on that traffic, American 717. I had him, then it got all hazy here for a second. Alright, so there's the Dumbarton bridges. If we were going to fly that Quiet Bridge visual, that's what we would do. Menlo's coming up. Out of Menlo, he wants us on 310. Out of Menlo.
American 299, contact San Francisco Tower,
120.5,
so long.
Yeah, we get that traffic.
120.5, take it easy, man.
JetBlue 727, depart Menlo, heading 310.
Menlo 310, for JetBlue 727.
And NorCal approach, American 717 heavy has traffic.
American 717, follow the Airbus, cleared visual approach, runway 28 left.
Visual approach 28 left behind the Airbus, American 717 heavy. Alright, let's get tower up here. San Francisco Tower is 120.5. And we'll go ahead and disconnect. Disconnect you. My aircraft. Get ourselves 210 on the speed. Start descending. Go flaps 10.
4122 Victor Papa, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000, LA altimeter is 3003.
The range on that. Is that 10 miles out? I have no idea.
JetBlue 727 reaching 4,000, reduce speed to 170 knots.
Alright.
Reaching 4,170 knots for JetBlue 727.
Oh, hey. Speed. $180 there. Just leave ourselves flap 10 until it's time to put the gear down. Look to arm approach mode here when we get a chance. Almost could have gotten a parallel coming in here, man. You don't get those very often, that's for sure.
And JetBlue 727, 8 miles in trail of a heavy Boeing 747, caution wake turbulence.
Roger that for JetBlue 727.
Alright, there's the glide slope. Use that as a little guidance for getting down. Is that guy landing right? No, he's going left. Okay.
American 717, heavy contact, San Francisco Tower, 120.5.
120.5, American 717 heavy. Have a great night, Marcus. 20.5. Alright. Let's go gear. San Francisco Tower, American 717 heavy is a visual 28 left, landing traffic in sight.
American 717 heavy, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, clear to land, wind 280 at 6.
Clear to land, 28 left, American 717 heavy.
American 299 next left, join Alpha to the terminal, remain on this frequency.
I left and joined Alpha 4, man.
Get them flaps all the way out. Auto brake. And speed brake. Landing clearance, the taxi light comes on.
1,000.
Final approach checklist. Gear is down. Lights are green.
Las Vegas
Flaps are
Tower,
set.
evening,
Lights are
American,
set. Clearance has been received.
Clear the runway, looking
Let's
for,
land.
Terminal 1 Delta Gate.
American 1130, cross 25 right, join Bravo to parking, remain on this frequency.
Cross 25 right, Bravo to parking, and this frequency, American 1130. Good day.
American 299, clear to 8 left.
Alright. It's Drew the Mad Dog pilot just landed ahead of us.
Glide slow.
Yeah, I don't care.
Slow. Glide slow.
It was a 777 that came up short here a couple years ago, right?
JetBlue 727, visual 28 left.
JetBlue 727, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, clear to land, wind 280 at 6, caution wake turbulence, landing Boeing, heavy Boeing 747.
Clear land, 28 left for JetBlue 727.
400.
Thanks, X-Boom. Just want to let you know we're all counting on you. Jacob Sachs, good to see you, man.
300. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
Coming in low.
Glide slow. Glide slow. 200.
Alright, we got this.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Minimum 10.
Down. And we'll go for manual braking. Reverser's in. He's flashing his lights at me.
Number clearance 0224 Kilo Golf radio check.
All right. There's
Evening,
Juliet.
Cecil.
Evening.
That in. Bring those in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's American Park? Like right over here. Keep going. And Tower, American 717 Heavy's clear, Juliet.
American 717 Heavy, join Alpha to the terminal, remain on this frequency.
Alpha Terminal, your frequency, American 717 Heavy. Have a great night. All right. He disconnected. No, he's taking that spot right there. That's probably the spot that I would have taken in this big-ass heavy plane. That's cool, though, man. You on right there. I don't know. We'll find a place to park, right? Surely there's lots of parking spaces for a heavy-ass Boeing 747. I mean, we could go all the way around the corner over there, but I'm going to park right here instead. Make room where I can, right? Make way. The Queen is coming in town. There's Chevy. We'll try to get in here and watch Chevy's landing. Alright. And I'm going to leave the engines on for the replay. That's the thing that we do. Head on out there. Go out here. Let's watch Chevy land this plane. Gotta take bets. How long is the float gonna be? Pilot Brandon, good to see you, man. The model matching is I'm using the HD CSLs. Some of them are not public, unfortunately. This one is public though, and it's just yeah, running those HD CSLs. I think there's a post about it on the forum somewhere. Kinky Queen. That's a good name right there. Okay, he's coming down pretty hot right now. Okay, there's the float. There's the float. And kaboom. It's all right, Chevy. We're not going to judge you. Don't worry about it. All right, let's go ahead and disconnect from SimBuddy. And we'll disconnect from PilotEdge. And real quick, we'll go log into SimBuddy and we'll see what the landing rates were because that's what people care about. Catstrator. Super secure password. And close you out. Latest flights. So let's see here. Oh. Charlie November 35. Well, it doesn't think I went to Los Angeles, that's for sure. That was definitely a heavy landing. Well, that was only 203. 203 feet per minute in a 747 is about what you want to do. But I forgot to turn my landing lights on, apparently. Which I think is a load of crap. I think I actually did have them on. So yeah, 203 on the first one. And for the second one... Yeah, there's something wrong with the landing lights in that one. 128 on the second one. Okay. So 128 was my landing right there. That's kind of low, actually. All right, let's see how this looked. We're off PilotEdge, right? Yes, okay.
V1.
V1. Rotate. All right. I mean, when you float it halfway down the runway, like, it's not hard to, Actually, you know what? That was pretty good. All things considered. Could have done better keeping that nose up. That's my big problem. That's the next thing I gotta work on. Is not slamming that nose into the ground. Alright, alright. That may not have been too bad.
V1.
It didn't look too bad, to be honest. I didn't tail strike it, did I? Nah. All right. All right. I was pretty happy with that. I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys all for joining me tonight. Let's come in here and turn this thing off. You. All of it turned off. We don't want any more. Thank you guys all so much for joining me tonight. It has, as always, been an absolute blast, a pleasure, and all that good stuff. Make it light out here. Whatever. I will definitely be back next Friday. I do want to do an X-Plane 11 thing this next week, but it kind of depends on how I feel. I've had a super busy couple of weeks here, so I'm looking forward to a little bit of downtime. Let's see what we got going on. I know Max. I heard Max out there, so Max is probably live. Probably we're all tuned into later. Let's see here. We got Val Dudes looking at X Enviro. I don't know how Val Dudes is still awake. Jeff Fabiano's playing some LSPDFR tonight. Excuse me. Aerosim is also looking at. No. Aerosim's also looking at X Enviro. Atomic Frog's doing some vintage flying. Oh, Rise of Flight, nice. Cirrus Max is going. And yeah, so we got some choices out there, guys. So plenty of folks out there to go see. I wish you guys the best of weekends, and we'll hopefully see you at some point next week. Thank you all again so much for joining me tonight. And toodles. Have a great night, guys.